Hi there, welcome to a special little stream. Because usually we try to play stream Saturday night, but like both of us are caught up on One Piece. We haven't read the new chapter that just came out like a few days ago. So we're just gonna talk about One Piece and play One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I not played the first three, but I'll probably get back to them at some point. Actually, let's consider doing like a One Piece month in July because I think July is like when the first chapter was released like 25 years ago, which is pretty cool. So yeah, One Piece 10. We got One Piece cosplays, but like I'm waiting for mine to come in because like Crash Queen's got like she's doing Miss All Sunday. She got a Tashiagi like body swap a smoker. And we're getting a Reiju like a cosplay.
Yeah.
All that good shit.
And I kind of want to also do time skip Nico Robin.
Do all the Nico Robins. There's like a
And
billion costumes.
Yamato.
Yamato's a good one too. I can get a costume for that pretty cheap on
Yeah.
AliExpress.
I like Yamato a lot.
Yamato, more like your mama. Let me find my headphones real fast because my headphones are gone missing. Cool. Actually, hand me those. Yeah, like I kind of detangled them and like did everything, you know.
Yeah, we kind of made the place a little more presentable.
Actually, I mean like
We had company over earlier.
Yeah, we had company.
We had company over earlier.
Play a bit of Mario Kart, play a bit of Mario Party, you know.
I got my ass kicked by the fucking computer player.
Yeah, basically we're basically sweeping each other in like in Mario Party, and then like the computer player like won everything.
Yeah, it was just really stupid.
The pain having three people, it's like, yeah, three people, but like, there's sadly not a fourth person.
Hello.
Either. So yeah, we installed the game and everything, so let's do it.
Let's do this.
Okay, okay, fuck off. Yeah, like right now, like, I'm One Piece, yeah, like, Luffy's battling this dude here.
Kaido.
Yeah, Kaido. I know his name, just...
Yeah, that's why we kind of waited, because, like, technically this game, like, takes place...
during the Wano Yark. It's Yark?
Yark.
Wano Yark, yeah. English time.
Take place during the Yark.
Autosave, cool.
I figured it probably would be autosaving.
Okay.
Save data, yeah.
No data. Save complete. Difficulty. Do normal for now.
Power limit startup, vibration on. Cool. It looks fine.
Hell yeah. Sanji roleplay will be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco. Koei Tecmo. Yeah, being like a Warriors game, I assume this game's pretty good. It looks like the Walt Disney logo for a second.
I imagine it's not like...
Disney's One Piece. That'd be horrible.
That would be absolutely awful. There's Thousand Sun. This is all probably just like your subtitles are in English.
Yeah. I think we have to like write... I like there's like a fucking 500-page...
I love when Bamco does this.
license or like in-user agreement license. Like, bro.
Yeah, Bamco's nefarious for this. Oh my god.
Bro, it's just a One Piece game. What data are you stealing? Connecting. Oh, shit. Okay. No. Look at them titties, though. Hell yeah. Like,
I want to say dramatic log is what we need.
it looks like Nami's about to nip slip here, you know? But
Yeah, no, she is like 5 seconds away from that.
I am looking respectfully, you know?
I'm definitely not going bully.
Did you just fart?
Yes.
Oh god, that stinks.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna
Options.
play with the options a little bit. Oh, the same options you got at the beginning, okay.
Wait, go to options 2 players?
Dramatic log.
Cool. That should...
Cool.
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 I like how they give you like this like loading screen but with like 2 things like, hey, here's how you do a normal attack. Hey, here's how you do a charge attack. Yeah, they're probably like gonna skip all this shit to like, hey, here's all the new shit.
And Wano arc, Act 1.
This isn't even Act 1, this is technically...
I'm almost gonna crush Kaido!
Yeah, no, this is technically Act 3.
We're on the Skull Island that they're currently fighting on.
Huh.
Cool.
Where am I?
Yeah, hang on. That's cool. It's... That's awesome. Maybe one of those cases where it's like a little like I guess prologue chapter.
I guess. I want to assume at some point I'm probably gonna play like either as like Kid or Law. That's a large target area, like every other Musou game.
Oh yeah.
There's Kid, run around, run forward. It's like the big arms.
Right. Cool.
You know how to play a Musou game.
Yeah.
You have to perform the tutorial.
And for everybody to come in. Go. Damn!
You have to jump again.
So many...
Imagine how much food this dude has. Cool.
Yeah, it's like the tutorial, so I assume... it's gonna be a thing for a bit. Destroy the barrier! Oh, shit.
You're like 2/5 of the way through the tutorial.
Cool. I said Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This actually looks really good. Are you using the HD upscaler with it?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it plugged in. Of course, like, PS5 is already, like, you know, upscale things to 4K.
Yeah, everything's already upscaled, so it's like I kind of want to try this with like a game that's like maybe kind of looks a little bit poopy, like PS3 games we have. That's like you would notice a difference with it.
So I'm going to basically.
Oh shit!
Shit.
She's here!
Big Mama. Or Big Mom. Let's actually talk about the One Piece manga and our experiences with One Piece when more people come in.
Yeah, hopefully more people show up. I want to assume more people will show up. If not, I guess we'll just talk about it when it happens.
Cool.
But yeah, it feels weird to be caught up on One Piece. It was like a 3-month commitment.
Yeah, because like that always like seemed like one of those things where it's like I'm never gonna catch up with this manga or like anime.
Oh shit, Chonker Luffy!
That's cool.
Inflation fetish!
And of course, I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, if you want to try One Piece, please just read the manga. Like, most of it's in color, for one thing, so don't worry about being black and white. Even black and white's like fine to read. Because like the anime is like pretty filler heavy. There's like a fan edit called The One Piece.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's all. I think it's finished. Yeah, maybe it's finished. No, I don't know.
Maybe. I'm not totally sure.
But it's much easier just to read the manga. Like if you're like just walking around or like on break or at work or something, you just take your phone and like read it.
And here's the thing. It is not hard to do a volume of One Piece every single day. It really is not.
Yeah, there's like a little over 100 volumes right now, so like if you read a volume a day, you could get caught up in like 3-ish months. You know?
Now I was doing we come up around the same point because at one point of the whole thing in Whole Cake Island, I read 50 chapters in a day. Because Whole Cake Island is just that good.
Yes.
It's just that easy to read. Destroy the barrier. Oh shit, there she is!
Damn. The only pain shot I see in the PS4 game is Big Mom.
Of course.
Big Mom's a character who was like kind of hot when she was like younger, but
Now she just feels comical. You gotta fight Big Mom for the first of like 20 million times.
okay. How do I dodge? It's kind of funny with Big Mama. It's like she's not even a giant. She's like a human character, just like really big.
Yeah, she's just fucking big.
Because like One Piece has giants, but they have like giant humans. There's like a difference.
Even though she's like technically like what, like 26 feet tall.
Yeah, it's like I actually remember like I got the Sky P in the anime. I remember there's like a couple filler arcs that actually weren't that bad. But yeah, like nowadays Toei Animation's like, oh, let's adapt like a chapter every episode, or like half a chapter.
And like he went to the anime to go and like find some like images for like memes and shit. And he like was like, Jesus, this is so badly paced. Like I remember watching like the part where Kiku gets her arm like chopped off, her arm like cut off by Kaido, and like it takes forever.
I would love to see.
Happen.
Well, let's see like a remaster of the One Piece anime, kind of like DBZ Kai, where that's called the filler. But
right.
Fortunately, there's like a lot more a lot more One Piece anime than DBZ. Damn. Oh damn! Kaido just eated her. Oh shit! Give Kaido a beating now.
Give Kaido a beating. That's it. That's the game. That's it, guys. Like two
this,
bosses.
This is the Wano arc.
Supposedly, apparently, like how he beats Kaido in this, like the final boss.
Yeah.
People are speculating that's how he's gonna actually beat him in like the actual manga.
Maybe.
There's also people that speculate that like Kaido's gonna ask Luffy.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh shit! He looks like gone now.
Year 4.
Yeah, like people are like, oh, as he, you know, like is like taking his dying breath, he like offers Luffy like a drink or something.
Yeah, because it looks like it's kind of right now looks like the Kaido arc is nearing its like conclusion.
I want to say so. Like it's been over 130 chapters, so like if you wanted to conclude it, you could.
Yeah, it looks like right now like Luffy and Kaido are like in the middle of like a big fight. Big Mama's been like thrown into the ocean where she'll never be heard from again.
Yeah, never be heard from again. Totally, you know. She's gonna come back in like the final fight. I am 90% sure that's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna bring her back.
And it seems like the Emperor's about to be killed of Kaido.
It seems like Kaido's about to be killed. Like he does in the last chapter, like kind of like reminisce about like Lin and how they had like lots of adventures together.
Yeah, I used to like yeah, I was actually like looking for like a screenshot of Whole Cake Island. So I like perusing for the episodes. Like, wow, this is like so slower compared to the manga, man.
Yeah, like it's just like even honestly, like some of like the scenes at the beginning of Whole Cake Island, like when Reiju sucks the poison out of Luffy, that scene is so much slower.
Which I don't mind like slow scene of Reiju sucking anything.
I don't really mind a slow scene of Reiju giving the suck,
pathetic.
but like, you know, certain battles, like, oh god, what the fuck is his name? The guy that can see the future.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that is really sloggy in the anime.
Shinderu? Oh shit, Luffy got yeeted. I've seen Gold Roger.
And like a buddy of mine, like he is just through Alabasta. He's not even into like the Jaya filler arc yet. No, Jaya's not filler, but you know, like the Jaya arc.
Yeah.
But like, you know, the little tiny, like kind of very tiny, like part in between everything. Or I just remember watching Jaya and being like, man, this is really slow.
Yeah.
And then when you read Jaya, it's really fast.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, oh, we're starting in the middle here. Oh shit.
This is another character that, like, when he shows up,
the face.
It's gonna be insane. Because, like, he's only shown up, like, a handful of times. Like, he's the reason why, like, the Marineford war kind of just, like, fizzled out.
Yeah, like, Shanks and Ace are, like, very, like, influential characters. They haven't really shown up that much in the... so far.
Well, the thing is that they've built up a ton of stuff on Ace, honestly. Like, Ace's story has been fleshed out. Like, if we take, you know, like, kind of Sabo, he and Luffy, like, their time as kids. Later on, he has his own pirate arc. If you actually, like, I read the little, like, the little, like, filler, like, chapter of, like, him versus Whitebeard. That one that was, I think it was done by Boichi. I think it is. I think Boichi was the one who did that collab chapter. I'm not sure if it's considered filler or whatnot, but, like, pretty much, like, they kind of flesh out his story, but Shanks is like, he and Buggy were buddies.
Yeah, we're going, like, back to the beginning now.
Also, someone apparently, like, counted how many times Luffy says he's gonna be king of the pirates.
Probably a lot.
Actually, it's a way less than you think it was. I forgot how many times, like, it was only a handful of times, like, the exact chapters of when he says it. Like, this guy on Reddit was saying that.
Chapter select, Alabasta arc. So, like, I think this game, like, pretty much, I think the pirate games pretty much, like, go through different arcs. Oh, shit. So I kind of play all these.
Yeah.
See here, you got Smoker, Tashiagi, Nami,
Where would
Luffy.
you like to start? I guess we have to start with Tashiagi and Smoker. Like, and I have a lot of friends who, like, really like Shanks, but I'm, like, kind of, like, he's really cool, but at the same time, I'm, like, kind of waiting for, like, when he, like, I feel like when he shows up, shit is gonna go and get insane. God, they were all so young.
God.
Stop. God.
Like her hand.
Nami, you know, Nami early on, I do think she looks better with shorter hair, personally.
I kind of like longer hair Nami, I kind of get what you mean.
Like, she kind of looks better with shorter hair, but also I like longer hair's outfit a lot more.
That's like Gold Roger's, like, smile. Gold Roger's got the epic stash, you know. Buggy. The Arlong arc is like when One Piece, like, he's like, oh shit, this is like real shit.
Wonderful. LOL, only 30 million. LOL, that's cute.
Yeah, like, it's like, in my opinion, like, One Piece is, like, pretty good from the beginning, but, like, Arlong Park is where shit's really good, like...
I feel like if you're not at least partially invested by Arlong arc, it's not for you. I feel like if by the end of Alabasta, you're not like, damn, this is some good shit, it's not for you. If you've gotten all the way to Ina's lobby and you're not like, I'm gonna continue out with this shit, just put it down, go fucking do something that's not shonen.
I have no place in Netflix One Piece, nah. Probably gonna be crappy.
Okay, so it's really funny. So the translation, the scan that I was reading, actually Oda talking about the One Piece live action, he actually talks about it at one point. Hey, Vivi!
Vivi!
I love Vivi. I really like her. She just seems such a good girl. I'm excited for what the fuck he's gonna do with her later on.
Yeah, she kind of
He
appeared.
knows some shit's about to fucking happen. But, like, that's how you feel when people are like, oh, it's better after, like, episode 400. I'm like, here's my thing. If you dedicated your life to 400 episodes of One Piece and you are not on sailing with the rest of the crew, if you're not, like, fucking dedicated to the series...
The Gilf.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love Dr. Kureha.
She's, like, 140 years old, and I did it. Yeah,
I-
the whole, like,
my
it gets
favorites.
better after 4 episodes thing is just, like, something people used to, like, mock One Piece fans being like, oh my god, bro, it's really... Like, no One Piece fan actually says that.
No One Piece fan actually says that, because, like, episode 400 is, like... I think episode 400 is, like, halfway into Impel Down.
Chopper looks so fuzzy.
Chopper looks very fuzzy.
Oh, his hat fell off.
Dude, that part was so great. That part was wonderful.
I like high five.
That part made me so happy.
The Reverie really hints at something bad happening to Vivi and Sabo. I'm worried. True.
Well, Sabo, some people actually kind of like. So how do I join?
Okay, character select. Press the center button.
Ah, okay. Who are you gonna be?
Let's see. Let's try Sanji.
Okay. Wait, I need to choose.
That's amazing. All of it. Yeah, Sanji's like here. Like Kiryu from like Yakuza, cannot hit a
He
woman.
cannot hit woman.
Yeah.
I'm still like kind of loading in.
Yeah, let me just wait for you then. Imagine Netflix JoJo adaptation. They don't need that. They just like got the right. Oh. I think once it's like maybe if I select my character first, I'll get it.
Yeah, maybe. If you want to be Sanji, I'll play like
I'll do it for the
Zoro.
lulz.
There we
your
go.
turn, yeah.
Alright, do you want Luffy or Zoro?
Let's be Sanji and Zoro. Let's do the gay ship. Yeah.
Cool.
There's multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-player.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I want to play this game because 2-player.
I wanted to say maybe local online might be up to 4. But also, I don't want to pay for PSN, so...
When video games basically recon chapters free time skip arc during flashbacks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
4Kids Rap should be canon. Like actually, the guy who made like 4Kids Rap actually like kind of made a recent version like adding Robin and Frankie and all their characters.
Damn, they even got the foreheads right.
Vivi's kind of funny because like, there's some like panels where she has a humongous ass
Oh, yeah,
forehead.
they got Vivi's forehead accurate.
Like Dr. Dio Cortex, you know.
Like, it's not even a 5 head at this point. It's like a 7 head.
Yeah. Really eyebrows.
Like, theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could do both pre-time skip and post-time skip Sanji. You just have to move the fucking eyebrow.
Yeah, it's got like
Fucking...
use less facial hair and like move on bangs.
Yeah.
Because like the time skip design for Sanji doesn't really change that much. So they look like Vivi. Vivi looks kind of the same too, like time skip.
Vivi's just 18, literally. She just done. She just.
You know, it's kind of nice about like One Piece characters too. If you cosplay them, you don't have to really worry about look at Chopper's face. You don't have to really worry about like contacts because all the characters got like dark eyes.
Oh, this
Give me
part.
food.
Oh god, he's here.
Oh shit, Smoker.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought Smoker was in his 40s. Dude
Yep.
is only like 36 in the time skip.
Yeah, it just smoking like Elijah.
About One Piece characters.
The funny thing is like in the 4Kids arc, they like Photoshop like Smoker's cigars out and he just like has smoke coming out of his mouth.
Oh my god.
Because you can't show smoking in 4Kids world. Oh yeah, there's gonna be like some like dumbass culture war shit over like the 4Kids Netflix adaptation and like a few weeks after it comes out, like nobody's ever gonna talk about it ever again.
Yep.
Raja.
Gave everybody big boobies in this.
Yeah, they kind of like retcon the fact that like in the pre-time skip era, like early on, like the girls now have humongous tits. And it's kind of like grew gradually over time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. Otis Ripped is like, yeah, I'm just trying to like fulfill like young boys' fantasies.
He's just like, I just like titties. Literally. Dude's just like, I just like titties.
Oh shit, hey.
Oh shit, there he is.
Let's go watch these cutscenes here. You made me smoke, but I'm flames.
The irony.
Flaming.
The irony.
Yeah, sure hope no flaming fist goes through ya.
Yeah.
Hope
you don't get taken out by like a big giant, like, you know, fist dude.
I said like on Twitter, like once Luffy gets to fight the dude who killed Ace, it's gonna be like up there with like Roy Mustang versus Envy with like the most satisfying revenge fights.
Right?
The white beard tattoo. I think of the 4Kids dub, they like remove like Ace's tattoos except for his white beard tattoo.
That's weird.
It's like why? Cool. Victory condition. Break through the Siege of Marines. Lose condition. All enemy allies defeated.
Okay. Give Smoker a beating.
Yeah, like say what you about the 4Kids dub, but yeah, like the rap song, it slaps pretty hard.
I guess growth map?
Cool, yeah. Start with map, okay. I just exit. Return, circle. Set sail.
Oh. Durr.
Probably got a sex sail.
Sorry. I'm stupid.
Yeah. Cool. So you gotta be a smoker pretty much. And a Logi. Cool. Yeah, but it's like, why remove tattoos at all if like, you gotta keep one tattoo in?
What's so weird about it?
There's just like some things like I don't get like what 4Kids did. It's like, okay, Ace is an adult. Adults have tattoos.
Yeah, like Ace is not like, you know, like you can't be using he's a minor excuse. Like, he is not neurodivergent and a minor. He is fucking old. He's fucking...
He's like 20 something.
20 something.
He's like 20, I think. 20 or 19, whatever.
That's weird to think that he was like only like 2 years older than Luffy if he was 19.
I also never got the whole censorship of smoking because like adult smoke. Kids have seen adult smoke.
Yeah, like I knew adult smoked a long time ago.
Smoker is an antagonist. He's not really evil, but he's just, you know, on a different side.
Yeah. He's not necessarily evil. He's just trying to do his job.
Cool.
I would never call like Smoker necessarily evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Piccolo was.
Shit.
Here's the voice of Ace. That's cool. I'll bring back up. It's 20, yeah. Yeah, he's like old enough to drink in Japan. Which actually one of the reasons like why like early on like these glasses like for alcohol, but like later on they have like barrel cups, and the reason why is like the has like censorship laws because like some One Piece characters are like not old enough to drink in Japan.
Huh.
There's like a little like SBS about that. Like Luffy's like 19, so he can't drink in Japan, so he's like make him drink out like a barrel cup.
Oh. That explains a lot.
Which is kind of silly because like dude, this is like a pirate world. Like I'm pretty sure in the One Piece world, you're gonna reach up the counter, you're like old enough to drink.
Kaido literally, Kaido like drinks in front of him. Like even Luffy mentions like, you know, like hey, you're drinking. It's not like he's like, you know, like not like unbeknownst to it. Like that's what's so weird about it is that it's like it's a pirate world. Pirates drink. Probably age really does not matter. I'm sure that you know. If he really wanted a drink, like he probably can go and get it one way or another. What'd you do?
Sanji's one of those characters who like looks older than he is. He's like 19 here.
Isn't Zoro technically older than him?
They're actually the same age, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Both those characters feel older than they are.
Yeah.
Like Zoro's got the energy of somebody. Like, he feels like he should be in his mid-20s. Am I going the right way? What is it? It's R1 plus this?
Yo.
Like, it's just so funny how, like, they had to, like, censor all of that. Okay, that's cool.
And everything that's, like, censored in the anime compared to the manga is, like, in the manga, like, the cook, the Sanji, who, like, raised Sanji, in the manga, he, like, has to eat his own leg to survive. In the anime, he, like, gets his leg cut off with, like, an anchor or something.
Yeah.
Because, like, I guess eating his own leg is, like, a little gruesome for, like, for being on TV.
That's what I think it was. Like, cause, like, I remember when I was, like, reading it, I was like, I don't remember this happening in the... Oh, what is Ace doing?
They've canonically made, like, Luffy's dick can stretch, like...
Yeah, I would have been a lot of things.
I would have said, like, yeah, any part of his body can stretch, and actually they kind of, like, show... Like, Luffy's, like, knocked out in the... Boa Hancock's island, and I think one of the women accidentally stretches his cock.
Yeah,
like,
they actually do.
They do still drink. Yeah, they just changed the design of the cup. So
Yeah.
like, they're like, well, you can't see what's inside of it, so like maybe they're just drinking water or sensors. Never know.
And like my whole thing with it is like I'm the only person who, whenever I hear like the sharing cups thing, is like, you know, like you're part of like my brethren, my crew and stuff. I don't think they're over here sipping fucking grape juice. I think they're all like literally actually like having like wine
Drinking like
or like beer or something like.
Cool. Black leg Sanji. Let's talk more walk. How big of that one like handshake scene?
Oh my
I've been like
god.
mean to death.
The fucking hand. Yes! Oh my god, dude. I hope they show the handshake scene.
Yes.
Please. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? Let's see.
Wait till I talk about the arcs like bit by bit. Like, let's see. There's a little bit of cool down here.
Okay, sorry, I'm over here. There we go. How do you do those attacks?
I can. All the characters be flat as fuck, yes. Yeah, there's like one character where it's like one of the characters now, Basset, got their like boobs, like their cleavage censored out in the 4Kids. That was kind of funny. Okay, submissions. I'm gonna go find Usopp, our god.
Where's God at?
Probably. Leave Usopp alone! Leave our god alone!
Am I supposed to be all the way up there? Whoops.
Usopp is so happy. Oh shit.
Where is Sanji?
Yeah, save Usopp! We should have it. If we get to play with Usopp later on, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, luckily it's like female handicap is not really that bad because every guy here is like a man.
I want to assume it's big for Tashigi. I want to assume the female handicap is Tashigi only.
Probably.
Yeah, let's see.
So how would like Sanji handle like Smoker and Tashigi's body?
I don't know.
Probably just. Are you making fun of me? Robin's Island getting fucking nuked, right? Yeah, because like 4Kids can't acknowledge death. Like, how they show like Ace getting killed?
Yeah, I'm kind of like curious, like how would 4Kids like show any of that? There you are. So we need to go and support our team.
Nah, Soul King. I thought Soul King's and Usopp. They're different characters, though.
Clearly.
So.
Mickey and Usopp are definitely two different characters. Where are we?
Let me try to fight Tashigi, see what happens. Let's get away!
Ah.
Cool.
Yo, fuck you.
I said this before multiple times, but I was actually able to go to the One Piece theme park in Japan in 2018 before it closed down. And it was like, it's really cool. Kind of sucks it no longer exists for now. Maybe I'll bring it back one day. Yeah, basically closed down in 2020 because, you know, COVID. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Skip Little Garden completely. I think they skipped the, also like the well. Kind of not realizing it's important, like, backstory to Brook. I was like, whoops. Like, bro, like... Oh yeah, the 4Kids died, like, Bellamere got sent to a dungeon. Instead of, like, getting fucking killed.
Is she on the right-hand side of the map? I'm trying to find Tashigi right now.
Probably. What's up, guys? Oh.
Hi! Oh, I thought we were actually talking to people.
No, like, I just found Ace in the crew. I'm just gonna dick around here.
Where are we supposed to go? Retreat of your ally.
I don't know.
Maybe we have to defeat more Marines.
Maybe.
Maybe it's this thing over here.
There's Tashigi. Let me try to fight Tashigi is like... Yeah, Sanji cannot hit a woman. I'll take out the, I'll take out the Marines, you take out Tashigi.
Alright, where is, You're... What side of the map are you on? There you are.
Oh shit, get out of the way, Tashigi! So
Gonna go beat
woman! What Reddit story. But yeah, like, doesn't 4Kids realize, hey, if it's in the manga, it's canon. Like, come on now. Even it doesn't really seem like, even it seems like filler, like, later on becomes important, you know? Like, oh hey, like, there's a wacky guard battle whale that has, like, it's been, like, modified to have, like, a little, like, room inside of him.
And, like, my favorite thing about the Laboon thing is, like, it gets even more necessary. Oh shit, what am I doing?
Man, like, when like, you see, like, Laboon and, like, Brooke reunite, it'd be, like, kind of cool to see.
I'm excited for whenever that happens.
To be fair, yeah, but, like, they shouldn't really remove stuff that's in the manga.
Shiki, we're moving.
It's kind of sucky because, like, you know, something like Pokemon, like, a lot of the episodes can be, like, removed, and it'd be, like, no worries with the canon, because, like, the only episodes that really matter are, like, you know, like, Landstone episode, like, milestone episodes, like, where Ash gets, like, a badge or something, or gets a new Pokemon. But, like, you can cut that, you know, like, a Porygon episode, or the episode where James gets boobed, is because, like, it doesn't really, like, affect the plot any. But One Piece is, like, there'll be shit that shows up, like, years later. Like, characters that show up in the beginning end up being, like, important, like, near the end or something. You got pretty tight continuity, so... like girls fuck dogs.
Like, that's the thing, is that, like, you can't... With, like... One Piece, like, everything matters. Every little thing matters. Actually, something really cool that they actually showed is, like, Oda knows this continuity, and it's actually kind of impressive, because you know the little journal that Momosuke has?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how he says, oh, the pages are torn out?
Yeah.
Remember, that was actually mentioned in, I think it was chapter 972?
Oh, yeah.
Where, what's her name? Like, the pages were torn out, and, you know, at some point I was like, yeah, Oda actually, you know, cares about continuity of his shit. So it's like, every little thing is canon, even if you don't think it is, you know.
That's probably two. Oh, yeah, it's like, James and Jin are, like, wicked things a lot of people are. It's like, man, this guy's pretty. Not really, that's, like, a little bit bisexual.
What are we talking about?
James from Pokemon.
James from Pokemon is wonderful. I just like him and Jessie because they're both like the most bisexual disasters.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing it's over here.
Cool. Success! Suck, suck, suck. Hang on a bit longer. Stop it, just so happy. Smoka.
Oh shit, it's over there. Whoops. I'll be over there in a moment.
I think comes back to like Tashiyagi looking like Zero's dead friend has had no payoff.
Okay, so that is the one thing that, like, kind of bothers me a little bit about her, is that she does look like Zoro's dead friend. And I don't understand what Oda was trying to go for with that.
I mean, maybe something will happen, like, maybe, like, near the end, like, something is revealed or something.
I believe that he's probably gonna do something. Alright, I'm gonna go after Toshigi. You've got Smoker, right?
No attack Smoker, because he's a man.
Okay, you take out Smoker, I'll take out Toshigi.
Tashigi. Cool. What an annoying bunch. Of course, the most important arc is like the Ring Island arc.
Dude, I'm not the person who actually really liked that arc.
Ring Island is considered by the fans like the worst arc, but I don't know, it's pretty fun. It was like...
It's like a good kind of like in between. Like, it's not like necessarily an arc to, you know, like, you know, fucking write home to mom about, and it is a weaker arc.
That's like the boxing fight, it's like fun.
Dude, that boxing fight isn't funny.
We'll discuss it later, but yeah, I don't mind that arc myself.
Shit, there's Smoker. Where's the woman? Zoro's about to go be base and hit some woman.
Somehow Persona 4 gives Chie a sex scene, lol. I need to play Persona 4.
What the fuck? I love Persona 4.
Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind like rebuying Persona 4 Golden just for the mods. I mean, like the pervy mods, you know. I wouldn't mind like the Yosuke like gay route. It'd be kind of cool.
Where the fuck did this bitch go? There you are. Destroy woman! Based.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, One Piece is like a little less like Rocky the Forgot. I would have forgot.
Yeah, I don't believe that he's purposefully not discussing this. Cause
Where's
like,
Smoke at?
Shiki, I
Yeah,
think-
Persona 4 is on Steam, which is where all the mods are coming from. Cool, you defeat Tashiagi,
Cool.
you know.
You want some help? Guess I had to bail you out of this one, Blondie. That's literally their entire fucking, like, relationship with each other is, like, Sanji does something stupid, Zora, here we go again! Zora just wants to go and get drunk somewhere. He does not want to deal with any of this bullshit. I remember I bought this game at GameStop. Yes, I went to GameStop because I was kind of just like checking out some shit. And like, I remember I bought this and the
Cool.
cool, we beat it.
I can't contact Captain Smoker. Where are the Straw Hats? Oh shit. Y'all crying. Cool. Big man Sanji. Sanji and...
Are they gonna do the scene?
俺の兄ちゃんだ。エースは俺より3つ上だから3年早く島を出たんだ。しかし兄弟揃って悪魔の実を
It's like a curly ass eyebrow.
I like it too.
エースは勝負して1回も勝ったことなかった。あんたが一度も
I like Nami's like Home Alone scream.
Same.
Yeah, once again, Nami's like pre-time skip tits get retconned here to be bigger than they were.
Yeah, they were much bigger. Like, they progressively got bigger. Like, by, like, you know, Ina's Lobby and Marine and Impel Down, they kind of get pretty big.
Even in the pre-time skip, yeah, like one of the SBS is like, I know Nico Robin's tits are getting bigger, like, what's going on here? And like, Oda's like, yeah, Nico Robin's a growing girl. She's 28 years old, so she's still growing.
She's still growing. She's 28. She's still growing. Just don't ask, y'all.
Yeah, I saw like some of the videos about Rocky Forgot where they kind of like, I guess, clear the record. There's like some things where it's like, okay, you're kind of stretching a little bit to cover for this, but some things are like, yeah, okay.
Okay, his Beaver card.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a cool little, like, kind of, like, world-building thing that I like that they do is the fucking, like, Beaver cards.
Aren't they brothers? Not really related brothers.
Yeah, they're not related.
I did a big criminal goes thinking of Blackbeard. I do think Blackbeard will probably be the final boss, but it could also be like other people as well.
I've got a feeling it's gonna be Teach, but I also feel like it isn't just gonna be Teach. I feel like it's gonna be like, I've got this feeling that they're gonna like bring back Big Mom. I've got a feeling Kaido is probably not gonna be fully dead either.
Blackbeard's got like 2 double fruit abilities, which is pretty cool.
Like, they're gonna have to bring something like greater than that, because like if you have 2 double fruit abilities, like you're not supposed to have that. But Teach is like,
come find me there, Luffy. Hello.
hello.
Something like actually like the One Piece arc. We'll talk about them.
Yeah, no. I honestly, I don't mind, like, them kind of, like, recapping everything, because for, like, the few people that... It's actually kind of funny, because I thought my friend would not be into One Piece, but I was actually talking to her today, and I was like, you know who Kaido is, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you know who Big Mom is, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, you know enough One Piece, then.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I judge if somebody knows One Piece. I'm like, do you know who the fuck Big Mom is? Yeah. And if the answer is no, or I know but I don't know anything about her, that tells me exactly how much you know about One Piece.
I don't know Eva's deal. The world government is... Yeah, like, Emu is like, kind of like the head of the world government. You haven't seen Space yet. There's people say Emu may be the final boss for all I know.
That is also another thing. Like, there's a lot with the world government, and especially the... Okay, so... it's funny, because the translation that I read called that one area with, like, the original, you know, from, like, the original Descendants and stuff, where they all, like, live there and everything. They call it Marjois. I think that's how they spell it. Marjois, but apparently it's, like, actually spelled as something completely different, but I know it is that. Like, they kind of went into it, but they have not. And I also have a feeling that it isn't just gonna be the Straw Hats fighting. It isn't just gonna be that. I feel like it's gonna be, like, everyone. Somehow it's gonna be everybody in this fight. Like, fighting alongside, like, Luffy's side and everything.
Yeah.
Luffy?
お前100万の人間が激突してえれえ事態になっちまうんだぞ。つまんね
What a drag. Cool. Are you getting out all the arcs?
Yeah.
え。こら
Bibmon definitely returning. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%. They didn't show her die. So, pretty much Oda was like, yeah, she's coming back, guys.
Yeah.
There is no way, like, right now, Kid and Law, like, they used all their fucking power. And, like, they defeated her. I don't, whether she comes back in this arc or she comes back at the end is beside the point. Someone's gonna save her. So, someone on that side is gonna save her, and she's gonna be back. And I think she's gonna honestly somehow be worse than ever. They're gonna make her somehow worse than ever.
Yeah, she absorbs all the souls and becomes, like, even, like, bigger. And she's, like, she kind of runs like Bowser from, like, Yoshi's Island at the end.
Kinda.
Yeah. People are gonna die.
Honestly, she's probably one of my favorite bad guys in One Piece. I really like Doflamingo as well.
I love the climax of Whole Cake where it's, like, Big Mom summons, like, a giant, like, flaming ball just to get some cake.
Yeah, no. That entire chase scene, I know some people do not like it. Like, a lot of people, like, honestly criticize, like, Wano's pacing because they're like, if I was bringing Whole Cake Island at this, like, I would be super mad. But honestly, I fucking loved that whole chase scene sequence because she just wanted some fucking cake.
That could be too, like, could be like a battle, like, after the One Piece.
It might be that.
Or it could be like, oh, they found the One Piece and, like, the army comes, you gotta fight over it.
Well, a friendly reminder, the Marines and everybody, the world government, they're on their way to Wano.
Okay, let's talk about a few arcs here.
They're on their way to Wano right now.
I'll probably do a couple arcs and, like, keep playing, a couple arcs keep playing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so, yeah, the first is, like, the Romance Dawn arc, which is only 7 chapters, you know, basically the beginning where it's, like, they meet Kobe, and they meet, Hill and Poe, who, like, they appear regularly through the series.
Yeah, I actually really like Kobe and his, like, development. I'm excited to see what Oda's gonna do.
Hill and Poe has, like, the infamous 4 Kids edit where they're, like, where he points a gun at, like, Kobe, but in the 4 Kids edit, it's, like, this hammer spring thing. It's, like, the first 7 chapters, first 3 episodes, you know, pretty simple shit.
It's pretty simple shit. It's a good first arc.
Oh, we haven't seen. Oh, another thing is, like, I haven't really seen, like, that one woman for a while. The one who was, like, fat and became skinny.
Yeah.
Forgot her name, but, like.
God, what is? I forget her
She's
name.
with Buggy the Clown. Like, we haven't really seen her in a bit.
Yeah, we haven't seen Buggy the Clown in a minute either. So.
They'll probably appear in the final war.
Like he's mentioned, but you don't see much with him.
Yeah, Orange Child arc is, like, chapters 8 through 21, where Buggy the Clown appears.
I love Buggy.
Yeah,
love Buggy.
okay.
He's
We'll read some of these here and talk about them.
Alright, so you got Orange Town where Zoro and they arrive at Orange Town where they meet Nami, who doesn't like the pirates. It's back when Nami like, was like, I hate all these people. And basically they just fight Buggy the Clown. That's pretty simple and
Nami's
everything. Then they go to Sierra Village, which is Usopp's arc. Where, you know, Usopp, as you know, is kind of boy who cried wolf or boy who cried pirates, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, the butler dude is, like, actually the main guy. He's, like, a former pirate who was, like, trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, they're the Black Cat pirates. There's that one Black Cat pirate that does show up, like, kind of recently.
It's kind of revealed like silly villains, because there's a lot of silly villains in One Piece. It's like a fucking ramen villain.
Yeah, no, that was. I like that arc. That was fine. Especially because it brings God in here. And then Barati. Oh, hey, we're at the crocodiles got you held up. Part of this.
Oh, yeah.
The sharks and everything. Barati, which is where you meet Sanji. I like that arc. I like that one. And pretty much Nami steals your ship, or leaves with the takes to going merry kinda. And it's actually the first time you see Mihawk.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, they fight. And, like, you know, it kind of is a draw, but not really a draw. Because Mihawk is like, alright, next time, you know, you ain't gonna lose, dude. And then, Arlong Park. Crocodile. Arlong Park is when it starts getting really good.
I haven't seen Crocodile in a bit too, like since like he escaped from the prison.
Yeah, he escaped from Impel Down, and we don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Oh yeah, Alvadia, yeah, like.
Yeah. Alvadia, yeah, that's her name, sorry. I was trying to remember her name. Arlong Park, good arc. Good arc.
Arlen Park's yeah, where the shit goes down, where you can see like Nami crying, and Liv puts the hat on her, is like, I'm gonna fight this bitch.
Yeah.
Because Arlong's like a evil piece of shit. He like makes Nami draw like a bunch of maps.
Yeah, and there's also the one fishman who shows up later on.
Oh yeah.
That was actually part of his crew, and at first, like, they're all like, oh god, it's you. Then there's Lobetown, which is pretty much, you know, that one, what the fuck is it? Aravita, I think that's how to say it. I forgot what the fuck it is. But it's one that used to be, like, ugly, hey, Miss All Sunday.
Yeah, I got a little fan theory, okay? Like, you know, guys know Miss All Sunday kind of looks like Nico Robin a little bit. Like,
Crazy.
maybe they're sisters or something. Like,
Maybe they are.
I don't know.
They're the same person, no, not at all. But,
fan theory.
Lobetown, it's a cool arc, but it's not really like, it's kind of just like the next one afterwards, but it has, you know, cool saying like Buggy and all
Is
that.
that the arc where, yeah, where, like, they're about to kill Luffy, then, like, a lightning bolt comes down,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, I like that. I like that because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, it's like a kind of the will of, kind of revealing the will of deed. There's, like, fan theories explaining, like, oh, maybe Dragon, like, did it, Luffy's dad, or...
Yeah. You know, that's another thing. We have not seen, like, Luffy's dad, like, actually fight.
Restaurant look crap.
Restaurant look crap.
Only like something like from SpongeBob. What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, he's called Mr. Prince for a bit.
Oh yeah. A lot of characters who are like influential who I haven't really done that much. Like Dragon, for example.
That's what's wild is like Oda's figured out a way to go and create all of these characters that are like maybe show up in a handful of chapters, but how much their influence is insane. Like Shanks, for example. Shanks, like, I saw a tweet a few days ago going, Oda writes like one, like half a chapter of like Shanks every like year or two, and we all just eat it up like it's nothing. Like it's, you know, like cake. Like Big Mom eating cake. But like, he's got that really good ability to do that.
Oh, yeah. I like Sanji's sunglasses.
And Reverse Mountain is basically where you meet Laboon.
Oh yeah, that's that's cute.
I'm gonna be honest, I was not like that arc is okay. It's kind of okay. It's kind of there, but the resulting things and like Laboon and like all that is important. And I also really did like the fights, like the candle wax fight.
Oh, the candle. Oh, that was cool because like there's like one scene in the candle wax fight where they're about to cut his like legs off to like escape.
Yeah.
He's like halfway cutting his leg off when like gets saved. And he's like, oh fuck.
Actually, I think actually that's the next one. Actually, Whiskey Peak is, I believe, it's technically Whiskey Peak where that fight is, I think. Yeah, because Reverse Mountain is the
Emo Dragon or kind of seeing Emo because they haven't seen him yet, but
I'm kind of interested in that too.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Wait, where am I? Ally?
I can exit or let's see here. Maybe it's like a one-person battle. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, it is! Durr!
Well, I guess you
Yeah,
keep talking
yeah,
about
Durr. I realized that. I was like, wait, am I not in there? And then me, 2 seconds later. Yeah, no, I'm fucking stupid because I realized that they're canonically doing this to the lore. So it's just, you know, you. It's just you.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, you have to go through all the Baroque works to go and save your friends. So yeah, no, I like Whiskey Peak. I like the fight with the little artist girl, who, you know, draws like little things underneath all of you and kind of like debuffs you or like fucks you up.
There's like so many characters where it's like you kind of forget about them because they kind of disappear, but then you got you remember them like, oh yeah, the wax guy because he was cool.
I'm gonna be honest, most of the characters that are not the main dudes, I do not really remember by first name. Like, oh, God. And Wax Dude is important at Impel Down as well.
Every character's ability is unique, so like the fights are like really memorable.
Actually, technically, Whiskey Peak is when you actually get Vivi and Karoo.
Yeah.
It's when they kind of are like, hey, I'm gonna be a part of all this shit. And
Vivi had the little hypnotism outfit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Vivi's hypnotism outfit. Little Garden. That's actually where that fight is, because that's where the giants are.
Yeah.
When you first meet the giants of Evolf. I believe it's Ebolf.
Those two warring giants.
Yeah, the Warring Giants. That was actually kind of a cool little thing.
Like, once again, it's like characters you kind of like forget about a little bit.
I remember like Ebolf and everything, and like.
Whoever had Mr. Bon Clay. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Bon Clay. Bon Clay. I fucking love that character. Honestly, Bon Clay is a fucking treasure. Especially what the fuck that dude does in Impel Down. That man is a fucking treasure. Drum Island. Out of all the ones of the characters that come in, I'm gonna honestly say Arlon Park and Drum Island are probably my two favorites. Followed by Berady.
Yeah.
I will go and say I really like Arlon Park. Just has some crazy shit, and it's like, you know, when you're first, you know, like, I'm not sure if I'm into this, but like, why does Sanji have glasses? Oh yeah, Sanji's this guy. But like, I feel Drum Island is just. I just really love Chopper and his story and the Granny Doctor. Like, I just love everything about that arc. The bit kind of like Wapol. I'm not the biggest fan of Wapol myself. I don't really like him. He's kind of
Chopper before he got yassified.
Yeah, Chopper before yassification. I just like Kureha as a doctor. I really like Chopper's backstory with her, and you know, the doctor he was under a tool job.
Bon Clay later in the comic group and Impel Down right now, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing Bon Clay forgot, like, I guess, like, at the whole Impel Down arc.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, all those people that escaped, all the big name pirates that were on Luffy's side is like, you know, hey, I don't like these fucking Marines either. You know, I'm just helping you because fuck the Marines, I want to get out of here. We haven't heard about those guys. We haven't heard about them really much, period.
I like Chopper's, like, wandering around.
He's just fucking vibing, dude. Chopper is doing his best, y'all. So, the Will of D is also where that all shows up. Kind of like initial and acknowledgement. So, Alabasta!
Another, like,
Oh,
shit goes down arc.
Huh?
Another, like, shit goes down arc, pretty much.
Pretty much, Alabasta is wonderful. I do think the anime really fucks up some of the pacing, however. Like, the desert parts are very long, and they are way too drawn out in certain aspects.
Yeah, I remember, like, going to the Akihabara bar, and, like, they're playing One Piece in Alabasta arc. I was like, man, this looks so slow compared to the Mango.
They were on the desert part of it, and I remember when I watched it, I was like, good, like, the fight, when he gets to the crocodile fight, it's fucking good. When he gets to the fights, it's really good, but some of that, like, kind of build up to it, you can tell with the anime that the pacing is a little bit wonky.
Yeah.
But in manga, it's fine. It's like literally like 10 pages, you know, not even 10 pages, it's less than 10 pages of them going through a fucking desert. So, it's great. It's also where you first see me. Well, it's where you see like Nico Robin, you know, quote unquote, working with Crocodile, quote unquote.
Kind of learn that she's able to, like, transcribe, like, ancient...
Yeah, the phonoglyphs, that's kind of like the first time that's actually mentioned.
Still a relevant part of the series this day.
And it's also basically, it's technically where Nico Robin joins, but it's like, not, like, she's here, she's like hanging out with them, but she's not like really a full-on, like, part of the, like, Straw Hats yet. She's just kind of like tagging along for the ride.
That part is, and just makes up a second poneglyph. It's not even real. Damn.
I also, like, I really like the ending of Alabasta.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, Bon Clay helps you out. He helps you out he helps you out just because, you know, you can get away from the Marines. And Vivi, you know, like, you all think that she's actually, like, you know, there giving the speech, but she's actually, like, you know, talking to a transponder snail, and it's really, that one, I forget what the fuck his name is. It's the guy with the funny hair. Jaya. Now, Jaya, in my opinion, in the anime, felt way too long. It was like, it felt way too long, in my opinion.
For those who don't know, we watched the anime with Scott P.
Yeah, I watched up to Scott P.
Back in 2018, we tried to watch it, but we kind of like dropped the series, and we just kind of recently started to read the manga, and like we're fully caught up now.
Yeah. But it's kind of, it does, like, Jaya's basically like an arc in between. It's an in-between arc. It's not filler. but it's also kind of like setting it up for the next arc. And like in the manga, it's really not bad. I did not mind, you know, kind of like the Mont Blanc cricket, and Bellamy was like an okay. He was okay.
Only thing, anime spoils Straw Robin choosing the intro for the episode for boss ends. Yeah, sometimes like the intro of the anime can like spoil some things.
The one thing about Bellamy, the one thing I do like is Bellamy is like, he's a guy that becomes really, he actually becomes kind of way more major later on in Dressrosa. Even though kind of is on the, you know, wrong side for a little while.
Yeah.
We actually got pretty far into that. We got up to like at least like episode 165 of this.
Yeah.
So Skypiea.
I don't think it's that bad of an arc in the manga, but do you have your opinions on it?
I do not like Skypiea. I just don't. I am not a big fan of the bell thing. That was really. I just wasn't a fan of it.
I like the backstory of that one dude who got executed falsely. I like Enel as a villain. He's cool. Or Eniru, whatever he's called.
Yeah, it was a cool boss.
Like, it's kind of like in the manga, because they kind of like swap between like Enel and Eniru, kind of like swap between like Zoro and Zolo.
Yeah, like Enel, Eniru, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, he's probably my least favorite bad guy. Well, no, he's my second least favorite. Because, like, everyone else, in my opinion, just kind of feels, like, so much cooler. Like, and some of them are a little more fucked up, and that's kind of why I put them up, like, Spandam, for example. Spandam's fucked up. We'll get to that eventually. Well, that's actually next one. But, yeah, like, Skypiea, it's, like... I wouldn't say it's probably my least... Well,
That's also like some good lore stuff, too. So.
Yeah, the thing is that... I kind of like it a little more than Fishman, but not by much. Not by much. We'll start Water 7 Saga. Long Island. Okay. Like I said, most One Piece fans honestly hate it.
It's kind of fillery for the manga, but like, it's fun.
Bruh, it's a fun arc. It's not a good arc, but it's a fun arc.
Like Luffy with the Afro boxing is like really memorable. It's like little games they had to do.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was actually kind of interesting. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's not like a good arc, but it's a fun arc.
It's kind of like this weird I guess setup for like a major arc.
Water 7.
Yeah, Water 7.
Water 7 is the thing is that I kind of put Water 7 and Ina's lobby together.
Yeah, pretty much is.
Yeah, because Water 7 kind of goes into Ina's lobby. Water 7 brings fucking amazing Chad Frankie into all of this. And then you just kind of start seeing like, hey, you know, Nia Robin's acting a little weird.
Skypiea Go arc. Oh, that's like definitely like an arc people either like love or hate.
I was kind of
I'm just like, it's fine, it's good. I'm gonna fight Crocodile. Yeah, it makes sense. You can't really hurt Crocodile because you gotta like have water on your fists to hurt him.
Yeah. You should probably go towards Rain Dinner. Cool.
The games are twice as long. We see Foxy return. Not that long until we can beat him. Anime really abused Foxy. Huh.
Oh, so that's why everyone fucking hates it. Cause like I see it almost all the time on the what's the worst arc. But I think a lot of people are talking about the anime, because, like, in the manga, it's not bad, but I do probably think I'm pretty sure with the anime, it overextended its welcome.
Yeah, like, that island arc is pretty, like, short in the manga.
You need to go towards the blue.
Yeah. So, continue about talking about Water 7.
Okay, so... Water 7. Basically, your ship is fucked. So, you need to go somewhere, you know, find your ship. And, you know, like, you got the old lady who's like, hey, y'all can go to Water 7. And it's actually, I really like this setup for Water 7. I really like the environment. I did find the whole, like, you know, mayor and the shipwright thing, you know, like, the head of shipping company actually kind of interesting, too. And it sets up, you know...
Need a heal or something, man. Need some healing items. Damn. So I guess just follow the requirements of everything. Cool.
you have the mayor, you have President Galliard, and like pretty much Nico Robin's getting her ass framed for this. She's getting framed, and like, you know, hey, we need to go catch her, Nico Robin. And eventually, you know, you also have all the people that were like kind of there. It's like they had that one really hot girl, Khalifa.
Yeah.
It's also when God shows up, Soga King. Totally not Usopp. Which, I love that part.
Yeah, basically like, yeah, Luffy and Usopp get in the fight between, like, deciding whether they should, like, destroy, like, Going Merry or keep, or, like, fix it.
It also...
And then, like, they actually find, like, Usopp actually does pretty well with Luffy.
Yeah.
And he's, like, kind of wounded, too, which is kind of funny.
And there's, you know, Cypher Pole that, you know, kind of don't really know much about him. And, like... Pretty much, they're still kind of, like, you don't know a ton about, you know, these people yet. This is also when Rob Lucci shows up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's also when, you know, Rob Lucci, Khalifa... Kaku was another one. Kaku, that pissed me off, because I really like that character, and then it's like, oh, he's a Cypher Pole agent. Yeah, pretty much, there's Cypher Pole agents all around us, you know, like, that one meme, literally, like, what it is. I have a lot to say about Water 7. I really liked it, because, like, it just had some really good characters introduced, and, like, you get the Frankie pirates and all that, and it's kind of cool to see, like, how there was so many, like, inside job people kind of happening. Like, there was definitely, like, people trying to, like, get, you know, the mayor's plans, you know, the ship and, like, the mayor's plans for the weapon and everything. Then there's Enid Lobby.
Oh, yeah, like, also, like, Frankie's backstory, he, like, either, like, gets run over by, like, a ship and, like, ends up in, like, a kind of like a factory area, like, on a ship or something, and, like, he literally just, like, rebuilt himself as, like, a cyborg, and it's kind of like his backstory.
He literally hides himself to repair himself.
Yeah, pretty much Zero, Mega Man, except 6.
Yeah, he literally hit himself to repair himself. So, yeah, there's just so many good things that happened in Water 7.
Enid Lobby is like a continuation.
Yeah, Enid Lobby and Water 7 I kind of put together, even though they're not supposed to be. I've heard people say Enid Lobby is worse than Water 7, but I highly disagree because, like, they're both at equal level for me.
Yeah, like I like that little part they got in the train at the part of the amazing. There's like the ramen dude.
Yes. Oh my god, that was insane. Like the train fights were fucking wild. And like pretty much you get, you know, the Frankie family to team up with you. They also have the old lady with the crazy like runaway train that fucking happened.
Yeah.
Like that was so wild. Pretty much the whole thing is to get Nico Robin before she goes, you know, to pretty much like you can't save her.
Yeah, pretty much like the Nico Robin kind of like hype as like being somebody who like she's bad luck. Everybody who she's with dies, and you're kind of like wondering if she's like really good or bad or not.
Yeah, like she had some like really kind of like sad parts and everything. Like honestly, that was like the only arc that honestly made me cry.
The arc, or like yeah, her backstory. Pretty sad. Like,
that was really sad. Like I started crying. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Feel like summarize that or.
Yeah, it was like the "I want to live" part. You know, pretty much you go over her backstory. She's like, "I'm gonna go die," and then Luffy's like, "No, you're not going. Do you want to live? Do you want to live?" And she's like, "I want to live." And
there's like epic moments in the arc. Like there are like epic moments like Usopp like apologizing to Luffy.
God, that whole part.
I cried that on the arc too, but not for the reason you did. I weirdly cried after like they like burn Going Merry. You hear the ship actually going, like, "Thanks guys for everything."
That was sad, but that was sad.
Yeah,
that was really sad too.
That would have got me crying in the club over like a fucking piece of wood, a ship.
To be fair, like it was kind of like Luffy really wanted the ship to continue, and like he really wanted it.
Yeah, basically like somebody like kind of repairs Going Merry and like drifts it towards them in Enies Lobby and like ends up like saving them, and then pretty much like Going Merry's like last job.
Yep.
And Frankie like builds him the Thousand Sunny, which is like the ship they've been using to this day.
It's also the start of the gear forms, which watch out, crocodile.
Also like the fucking like pink haired dude with a mask is like fucking an asshole bad guy. It's kind of funny to see him getting like getting like walloped.
Yeah, you have to head towards rain dinners.
Yeah, no. Head to where?
Rain dinners.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure it's that blue area.
I think it's like green.
Cool. But yeah, no, Enid's lobby goated. Enid's lobby goated. Like, and then you have the post Enid's lobby arc where
Shit, my fucking controller battery's low. Oh no.
pretty much
Well, I get angry than that.
it pretty much is the beginning of like, you know, the post Enid's lobby arc is pretty much like right, you know, start a Marine forward. Not even Marine. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Impel down. But you know, it's pretty much setting up for Impel down, Marine forward, which is another. I kind of put them both together because it's immediately one after another. I'll do this part.
Just a bit longer.
And then Ace and Blackbeard battle is actually like when that all happens. And that's basically when, you know, Blackbeard kicks the teeth in on Ace, and Ace, you know, is basically taken to get executed.
Man, like, Sanji wears glasses. People like bully Sanji and call him names like Two Eyes. Oh.
Thriller Bark! I know people don't like Thriller Bark as well, but honestly, I fucking love that arc because it has one of my favorite goddamn fights in the entire fucking series.
I also had that cool, like, you know, like, obviously, like, a Nightmare Before Christmas style aesthetic with, like, very, like, Halloween-y style world.
Yeah, you also see Lola, like, the guy Lola, I think, is, like, with...
The debut of, Brooke and, Perona. The villain in, like, the fight in name escaped me of the arc.
Moria.
The fight in the arc, the main final fight's, like, pretty good, but the villain is kind of forgettable, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's Moria. It's just Moria. It's
RP to
Gecko
Cold Brown, the
Moria.
first dub actor for Lucker is great. RP.
Yeah, Gecko Moria is kind of like... He's a warlord, but he kind of doesn't feel like a warlord. Go to the Rain Dinner's basement.
And of course, like, one of the fucking best fights is, like, Usopp versus Perona, where just, like, Perona's like, why is your attack not... Why is my attack not hurting you? Because I'm always negative. It's like, Usopp does, like, Luigi's Final Smash and, like, Brawl, where it's, like, the negative zone.
Yeah, no, that part was fucking wonderful.
That's iconic, like, Perona expression, like, ah!
Yeah, the NL Perona. That always killed me. Oh yeah, Mr. 3. Oh yeah, the Mr. 3 fight is kind of wild in Alabasta. But yeah, like you have Charlotte Lola, who is you actually meet her sister later on in Whole Cake Island, and honestly, her sister is fucking great. I love them. Lola is like gal pal #1 to Nami because she fucking loves her. Like, it's so funny because, like, at first she's like, oh my god, is this, you know, like, my enemy and stuff? But no, she's just, you know, they end up being gal pals, and it's kind of, like, adorable. You also get the scene of Nami in the bath where you get the guy creepily peeping on her.
Sanji's dream is great. Oh, anyone cares? Anyone said Sanji's dream is great, lol. What dream was that again?
To get the fish.
Oh, yeah.
All blue. So we got, well, this is part of the Summit War Saga. So we got Seabody Archipelago. It's a good standard beginning arc. You actually meet, some cool people. And pretty much, like, they need the coating on their ship. They need the coating for their ship so they can go down to Fishman Island.
Yeah.
And, pretty much... You first meet the mermaids, and you also meet the funny-looking starfish guy.
See a crap croc.
And this is also where the, they're called supernovas, actually. Basically, like, everyone with a bounty over, like, 100 million.
Luffy's just, like, dead.
He's just hanging out. He's just vibing, y'all. He is just vibing. He is living his best life here.
Oh, where are we on again? Where are we on?
We are on Seabody.
Oh, yeah.
Seabody Archipelago with the mermaid and the
yeah,
auction house.
Yeah, the slavery auction.
Yeah, the mermaid slavery.
Which is, like, pretty interesting commentary. Another thing about the arc is you see, like, another character who has been, like, kind of underused, Jewelry Bonnie. This, like, hot woman who, like, eats a bunch of food and she never, like, gets fat and she can change her age, pretty much.
Yeah, they've started to talk a little bit about the 11 supernovas, but they've only kind of gone through a couple of them. I feel like Jewelry Bonnie is going to get some shit later on.
I know, Invisible Fruit, yeah.
It's also, where you get, Rayleigh. I always thought it was Raleigh for some reason. I guess it's Rayleigh. Rayleigh, who, he was on Gold Roger's ship.
I like how he has, like, a bunch of, like, tobacco, a bunch of, like, cigars here. Looks like he has a bunch of, like, poop taped to his, like, arm.
Oh my god, it does.
Also the part where, like, pretty much you see that, like, that one, like, weapon enemy, I forgot his name, who, like, scares everybody.
Oh yeah, that's also, yeah, Kuma.
Yeah, Kuma.
Kuma's an interesting ass character, because, like, yeah, he's an interesting guy. I actually kind of like what they did with him. And you also get the hearers, like, the voice of all things, where it's like, you know, they can actually hear, like, they can communicate, like, past, you know, like, worlds to, like, other people and shit.
Luffy versus Crocodile.
Luffy versus Crocodile. Like, there's a lot of cool, like, stuff that honestly happens in that arc, you know. It's kind of just a simple thing. Like, they need to go and, you know, get the coding for their shit. But... Can I finally join? Nope.
It's Luffy versus Crocodile, probably explains why.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Get over here!
It's also where Luffy learns how to use hockey for the first time, which is basically Nen. I like hockey a bit more than I do Nen, but that's apparently...
It's not look like he's about to grab her boob, that's kind of funny.
It really does. It really does. And it's also pretty much where, like, everyone goes and gets scattered, because Bartholomew Kuma is basically a warlord, and... Like, he's actually seen in Thriller Bark, but he does not become important until much later on.
Hype shit.
Hype shit?
Yeah, everybody gets scattered pretty much, and they, like, kind of reunite for 2 years, and they like, train pretty much. Sanji gets to the island of, like, drag queens, pretty much, gets chased around. That's
yeah, and we'll get to Even Cobb and then all the drag queens and stuff in a little bit. Yeah. There's so many characters in all One Piece, so if I don't remember the name of something, I'm sorry. There's just way too many characters sometimes. So, definitely, after that, we got the Amazon Lily arc! I like that one because it has Boa Hancock.
Another underutilized character, basically, she's horny for Luffy.
She just wants to fuck Luffy. And pretty much...
Though, like Boa Hancock's like, first appearance, she, like, fucking kicks a cat, so it's kind of like, okay. Don't be mean to animals, Boa.
She hates all animals. Like, that's the only thing I dislike about Boa Hancock, is the fact that she abuses animals. But other than that, Boa Hancock arc, it's a good arc. You also, this is where you first learn about, you know, hey, Ace is gonna get executed. So then, you also go and get other people, you know, everybody else's backstory. You know, you got Sanji on the Island of Woman, and he has to basically get 100 recipes, or is it 90 or 100 recipes?
Let's do 100.
I think it's 100, from, these women, and,
Booba
like...
Hancock, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, you know, you do actually get to go and see, you know, the collab between them and the Food Wars guys, with, you know, pretty much, hey, this is what the fuck he dealt with for 2 fucking years. And you got, Zoro works with I believe Mihawk, and like it's kind of the area where Perona is, because he got sent over there, and Perona's like really fucking upset when she first sees him. I remember that. Nami learns to control the weather from the weather people. Nico Robin joins the rebel. She joins Dragon's crew, and actually knows gets to know Sabo and the other girl, Koala. Chopper, I remember, was like off doing like medicine shit.
Yeah.
I'm having a brain fart on what the fuck he was doing. Frankie was learning about the He was in that fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Robin technically was a prisoner during part of that.
Yeah, Frankie's French, like, modifying his body even, like, more robotic.
Yeah. Basically making his body totally robotic. Am I missing anybody? Brooke? Oh, God, I forgot what the fuck Brooke was doing.
They're performing concerts.
Yeah, Brooke was just doing concerts. He was just, like, randomly, like, doing concerts. When they first meet, you actually find him there. So, we got Impel Down. Impel Down is hype as fuck.
I don't think you mentioned Zoro, did you? Or...
Yeah, I did. Zoro Mihawk.
Oh, yeah, and, when Zoro comes back, he's, like, missing an eye, and they still don't explain why.
Yeah.
Could be something mundane, like, oh, he just lost it during training, or it could be something like, oh, shit, he's got this power. Which, on One Piece right now, actually, Zoro's, like, pretty much near death again. Like, the Grim Reaper's about to take his body, so, like, maybe, like, they'll kind of reveal something soon without him, I don't know.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Zoro's been up to some shit.
Like, I'm sorry to get way ahead, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Last time I've seen Zoro in the manga, like, the Grim Reaper is about to take him, and, like,
yeah.
It's kind of funny, because I just imagine that Grim Reaper being like, oh, man, like, him again? Actually, like, something we forgot to mention is, like, Zoro, like, taking Luffy's pain that one scene.
Which scene?
Where Zoro had to take Luffy's pain.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. He survives because he's a badass, and people say he actually died there, but he couldn't really find his way to heaven or hell, so his, like, soul came back to his body.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that part, actually. Yeah, when he fights Kuma the first time. I forgot about that part.
Oh yeah, like Usopp got, landed on Island Fu, got super fat.
Yeah, out, where Usopp became, like, he became, like, obese, because he ate too much food.
Chonker Usopp.
It was Chonker Usopp. Like, he had, like, a Nick Avocado moment, and then, like, dude just lost it, and now it's a six-pack, and fucking,
Now it's jacked.
Now it's jacked and getting Nami pussy, probably. Because he's God. But, like... Yeah, dude, we got everybody. Yeah, we got everyone. I forgot about that part where he literally takes Luffy's pain during the fight with Kuma. Because he's like, I'll do and take it. But that would make sense if, like, hey, maybe he did go and die there. Maybe the Grim Reaper comes over and he's like, God damn it, you again? I can't get rid of you, bro.
And I'm not gonna say those, with the Weather Wizards.
Yeah, Weather Wizards.
So,
I thought I mentioned that, the wizards. She learned how to control the weather. So, Impel Down. Absolutely base start.
Yeah, pretty much. Luffy enters a prison.
Yeah, Luffy goes to prison. Ends up meeting Ivankov. Ivankov is probably one of my favorites. He is fucking great. His entire thing. I enjoyed the fuck out of him. A wonderful ass character. And Jinbei is also introduced at this point.
There's that warden that's like poison, which I'll just see like Luffy fight him again sometime. Yeah, like at one point Luffy gets like really poisoned by the warden, and like he's a drag queen, and like they heal him pretty much.
Yeah, it was also kind of interesting seeing the one part where the Ivankov kind of like helps like a dude basically transition. That was kind of interesting, like little like kind of like tidbits of that, because like Ivankov, is like, oh, I can go and help you do that.
Dude, this scene in like the 4Kids dub was like fucking funny.
Dude, this scene's fucking hilarious.
Like basically the 4Kids dub were like this quicksand is like a toilet. You're gonna flush down like a turd.
That was the funniest.
That's literally what the 4Kids dub says. Oh, Luffy died there.
He definitely died there, 100%.
So, Impel Down, still in there.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure we got everybody. Pretty much, Ivankov is definitely buddies with Luffy's pops. and is also part of the reason why, you know, kind of they work together. So they get like all of these allies at this point. They get the wax dude. They get the, you know, Bon Clay comes back and is like, yeah, we're just gonna, you know, like, you know, we're all just gonna go team up here. Like, pretty much all of Luffy's, like, former, like, bad guys that he fought, even Crocodile joins in on
Yeah,
it.
first Crocodile, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy who, like, just almost killed Luffy here, and, like, yeah, they ended up teaming up and becoming, like, I guess, like, reluctant allies.
Yeah. And you also get, kind of at this point as well, like, you also get Jinbei, who is a former warlord of the sea. And he is a fisherman who knows fisherman karate. And I really like Jinbei. I really like him. I'm really glad that he's kind of technically a part of the team now.
Yeah, that's why I'd love to see, like, a rematch.
Yes. So yeah, no, Impel Down's great arc. It is very fast paced.
Oh, we can play now.
Oh, sweet. Alright, Marine Ford. Donut Ace.
Yeah, once there's like a part where like it's one player again, so you can talk about Marine Ford.
Okay, yeah. We're just gonna say Marine Ford, Donut Ace. Who would you like to be? Trezoro?
Sure. Oh shit, you didn't press a button.
I thought I did.
You can press the middle button.
Really? Fucking immediately put me in?
No, you gotta do it each
Fucking
time.
lame. Sorry.
I love like when you get like 2 loading screens.
No. Shit.
See if I just like exit the game or I'll just watch a cutscene and then like maybe I should like
Cool, alright.
Bro, I press like no and they skipped it anyway. I love this game.
Cool.
Okay, turn episode selection. Okay, there we go.
Turn to episode selection. So yeah, Marine Ford is that is pretty much the peak of. All right, let me get. There we go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go be Sanji. Shit, I can't fight woman again. Shit, I have to respect woman now. Respect woman moments. But yeah, Marine Ford is the conclusion of.
Yeah, we talk about Marine Ford while we fight.
Yeah, there's so much with Marine Ford that kind of happens. It's
more or less a climax like the first half.
Yeah. And like R.I.P. Whitebeard.
Yeah, pretty much it's like a big war. Like, yeah, that Drag Queen character's like one of the best characters. He's just like Frankenfurter, pretty much.
Yeah, he's anime Frankenfurter.
Who has like hormone powers, can like turn himself into a girl.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And he can turn other people into a girl. I remember he helps that one person like, I want to be a girl, and he basically transitions them.
Yes.
Like, that whole thing is wonderful. You get like, pretty much like, everybody comes back and everyone's all like, I'm gonna go help. And
big war.
Yeah, it's a crazy ass fight. You see a lot of people. You also see some like the ice guy. Ice Marine dude who was at the top but then basically got kicked out.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck is his name? That was a cool
pretty much.
That was a cool fight. Ice dude was cool. Guy who donuts Ace is a fucking dick. I think his name is Kingu.
Yeah,
right.
Once again, like
Yes!
it would be cool to see like a fight between him. Oh shit.
I love him. That part is fucking amazing. I love him.
I like the hairy leg.
Both is wonderful. He's probably my favorite ally in the entirety of like the Impel Down arc, because you also get Buggy the Clown as an ally, but Buggy's like very flip-floppy. Bon Clay is like, but he just keeps fucking going along anyways, because why not?
Because Kuzan's yes guy. So
yeah, Kuzan. I was forgetting his name. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of characters that I kind of just know from their powers alone.
But yeah, big epic fight. Perhaps like one of the most memorable parts was like Whitebeard's final stand, where he just like
That part.
takes like a billion shots, gets like a big cannonball in the stomach. It's like in the manga, he gets like half his head blown off, but they kind of changed that in the anime just to remove his mustache. But
Yeah.
and like all shit happens, but he never gets like an injury on his back because he never like turned back to run away.
Yep. Never did.
He's like 70 years old. He's just a fucking badass.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, that fight is insane. Like, and the anime censors it.
yeah, but pretty much they save Ace, but like this one like that one guy is like kind of insults Whitebeard, and like Ace turns back and tries to fight him, and then well fist through the stomach.
He got donutted.
Yep. It's kind of shocking because yeah, like One Piece is not really a manga or anime that really kills off characters. Characters usually just get like beaten up or defeated, but
Yeah. Or, you know, sink to the bottom of the sea.
or arrested. But like you haven't really seen like characters like die before now.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like-
like the first time you actually go and see, you know, like, actually, like, hey, man, they're not
Ace
good.
hasn't really shown that much, but he's like really important to Luffy, so like you just feel Luffy's reaction like.
Luffy's
Yeah.
reaction is such a mood.
And of course, like, he's like, yeah, look, Luffy pretty much like passes out, like, he's like beaten up. Someone rescues him, I forgot who.
The submarine
Yeah.
Jinbei,
Yeah.
actually, Trafalgar Law is actually the guy that saves his ass.
Oh, yeah. And like, Fire Fist, pretty much like punches through and like injures like Luffy's chest. That's how he gets a scar in the time skip.
Yeah. Yeah, Magma Dude.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it's an insane fucking art. It's, like, really good, and, yeah, basically, Luffy is brought to the Isle of Woman.
Yeah.
The Amazon Lily, not Isle of Woman. But, like, basically, Amazon Lily, and is nursed back to health by these women, but also, while he's there, Rayleigh is like, hey, I'm gonna go and teach you some shit. And he helps, basically Luffy kind of, like, master hockey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm also, like, trying to make sure that I find the Baroque's members, guys. There they are.
Yeah, everybody's like training pretty much because like they got that big defeat. And they know they get stronger to get the One Piece.
Yep.
And so like Luffy like sends a message to his crew like, yo, like in 2 years, let's meet back up here.
Yeah.
In our adventures. Which like before like I read One Piece, I knew there was like a 2-year time skip. I always like wondered like why there's a 2-year time skip, and that's kind of cool. Like kind of learning how.
And how he does it is actually kind of interesting because, like, they don't actually say straight up like, "Hey."
Give Tashiaki beaten off to do this one because she's a woman.
Yep. I can't fight her. She's a woman. No. There I am. But, like, yeah, like, everything about just that part. And you also get, finally, like, the backstory behind,
I also get the Luffy the backstory arc. Yeah.
yeah, the Luffy backstory.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, Luffy backstory with, Sabo, who is, you know, he's, like, the son of, a rich family, but he's not treated very nicely. And basically, Luffy and all of them kind of live in, like, a, kind of a really crappy area, but he basically is, you know, entrusted to by, like, basically pirates raise Luffy. And, like, it's really good. I also just really like Sabo, although we don't really know if Sabo is actually alive at this point. Because of what happened at the Reverie.
Oh yeah.
And it's cool just kind of seeing how they, you know, because at first, actually, Luffy and Ace fucking beat each other. It was kind of funny because Luffy was kind of, like, really annoying. When is Luffy honestly not trying to be annoying at this point? Like, I kind of, like, understand, because, like, but also at the same time, it's kind of just funny seeing, like, Ace being like, I don't like you, but then, like, eventually, like, you know, the whole thing happens, and, like, Ace kind of acknowledges that, hey, Luffy's not so bad.
That's being dead and scrolling garbage heartbreak. Oh yeah. scene of Dead End scolding Garp. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah. That was sad.
Every time I hear like Garp, I think of that Robin Williams movie, The World According to Garp.
Oh yeah, Garp.
Number 1.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
Mr. One, Daz Bones. Our god, Von Play.
Like, there's so many characters in like One Piece where it's like, there's like a meme where it's like, people who don't know about One Piece, they laugh at the character, but people who know about One Piece are like, salute.
Or like the Mr. Incredible face.
Like, or like, Bon Clay's one example. That one guy in the diaper is another example.
Oh yeah.
It was like, talk about him later on.
There's a lot of characters that are just like, they're kind of goofy. Like Mr. 2, Bon Clay, is like really goofy. And like, he's really weird, but once you get to Impel Down, you're like, yeah, he ain't so bad.
It's a hero. Oh shit, So yeah, I can obviously talk about the time skip now.
Oh yeah, the time skip. I don't know if I should go and grab the arc for that or not.
Well, it's Fishman Island arc, like they...
Well, no, it's probably named something else before actually Fishman Island. Because remember, you got the first part when, you know, they all meet up.
Then there's like imposter characters.
Yeah, the fakes. Yeah, we have the imposter. Oh shit, I beat Mr. 2. Oh, this.
Beautiful.
This part in the 4Kids dub is hilarious.
Sanji's voice in the 4Kids dub is like... Sounds like Trishan Taylor in the abridged dub.
Pretty much. It's called Return to Seabody.
Yeah, goose is cooked! That's what it sounds like.
So, Return to Sandbody, basically everybody comes together. The guy that had Sanji's face for a while, remember him, guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he basically takes care of the ship.
Yeah, like there's like somebody like poorly draws. There's like a poorly drawn like photo of Sanji in the one poster, and there's like a guy who looks like the poorly drawn Sanji, who's like kind of mad at Sanji for being confused. And like what happens is like Sanji like rearranges his face to look prettier and different.
Yeah. Pretty much, he literally rearranges the guy's face. Fishman Island.
To me, this is like the kind of the most boring arc in my opinion. Like. Shit. Sanji being a bro here, like, yeah, we fought, handshake.
Oh yeah, this part's fucking great.
Epic.
Amazing. But yeah, pretty much, pretty crazy way to go and get into Fishman Island. And like, pretty much, what happens is, like, they get in, and at first, like, you know, hey, fishermen are pretty, you know, like, honestly, they're kind of a little racist towards humans. A big part of it is racism. That's kind of a focal part.
Yeah, there's like themes of racism in this arc, which...
And they're not... My thing is that it's like, it's racism, but not like super, like, kind of well done. Like, it's kind of not, like... It's probably my least favorite solely because it's just not very well done. And I'm not a big fan of it. And, it's also where, like, pretty much, like, they try to tell Luffy to fuck off. And they try to basically, like, get rid of all of them because, like, hey, Luffy's gonna go and do something. He's gonna go do this. It also has the worst bad guy in the entirety of the series. He is the worst bad guy.
I don't remember the bad guy Fishman Island arc. It was like...
Huh?
I don't remember the island... I remember the, bad guy in the, Fishman Island arc because he's, like, so boring. Like,
God, what the fuck is his name? He's just so bad!
Yeah, it's racism.
Like, it's just racism, but not very done well racism. Why is
one memorable scene in the... That's a cutscene. One memorable scene in, like, the Fishman Island arc, though, is, like, Sanji's, like, so goddamn moment deprived when he sees a pair of titties. He, like, has, like, a nosebleed that goes to the top of the ceiling, and he, like, almost dies from, like, loss of blood.
It's fucking hilarious.
Like, yeah, in One Piece, like, the nosebleed thing isn't, like, a... Isn't just, like, a gag or something. It's, like, literally, like... Sanji almost died, and he's like a blood transfusion. You kind of like learn about like
Yeah.
some like blood transfusion laws and stuff.
And like at first, like Chopper like attempts to like he tries, and like no one wants to actually give him blood. And eventually, they find somebody like just like a wayward pirate who's like, yeah, fucking, I'll do it.
Another example, like Zoro, like getting like his ass beaten, and then like standing up all bloodied, and like I'm getting my revenge.
I almost feel like that there's a reason for that.
But yeah, more about Fishman Island. There's a giant mermaid that's always crying.
There's Shirahoshi, which I'm gonna be honest, she is the worst princess out of all of them. She is the worst. I do not like her. She's hot. That's about it. She's hot. She's a giant mermaid. Honestly, I kind of found her very fucking annoying after a while. But she does grow out of it, so that's why I kind of let it slide a little bit. But she's, in my opinion, the worst princess out of all of them. The bad guy's name is Hody Jones. He's actually a member of Arlong. He was like a former member of Arlong's crew. Actually, Hody Jones is... Yeah, Hody Jones was basically like a firm believer of Arlong.
Also, one thing about this game is like, due to being like rated T, like it toned down the blood a lot compared to like the actual like arc.
Yeah, it's fucking wild how they do that.
It's like there's a lot of blood in One Piece.
There is a lot.
For some reason, with games though, it's like if a game has like too much blood, it's like automatically M-rated.
Yeah, I think Hody was... He was either, like, a really strong believer of Arlong, or was, like, a part of Arlong's thing, and he's basically, like, the most, like, kind of... He's just fucking... He's just really lame. He just is lame.
And you learn the princess is like a weapon, you know?
Yeah, you learn the princess is the, Alright, so where do we go?
Yeah, like a weapon. Gotta get all the greens here. Oh, Sunday reappeared. Oh shit. Yeah, like what was I gonna say?
Pretty much, it's kind of a mid-ass arc. I'm not a big fan
It's good
of it.
for like lore and stuff, but yeah, it's kind of boring in my opinion. I couldn't imagine like watching the anime version because that's probably like even like worse paced. Probably even more boring. You know?
Agreed. I feel like it's definitely a lot more boring in the anime. And, like, for what I've heard, a lot of people do not like it because of how boring it is. And I can...
Sus person.
I can understand that simply because, like, yeah, it's really bad even in the anime, even by anime standards. Where the fuck do I go? There we go.
So, what's the next arc?
So the next arc is I'm 90% sure Punk Hazard. Do you need me to look at the...
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna see if there's anything in between though.
I will go and take a look in just a moment.
Yeah, Punk Hazard's the fire and like Ice Island created by like fire and ice guy fighting.
Yeah, pretty much, it's a good arc. I know lots of people do not like this arc.
Give myself Sunday a beating. I'll fight her because, you know, he's a woman. Sanji can't fight women.
You need me to come? Oh yeah. I forgot I'm not playing as Zoro. Cool. Alright, so I took care of that. But, I'm pretty sure it's Punk Hazard. I'm gonna go and, like, stop for a second. I should be fine. Yeah, Punk Hazard! Punk Hazard's got Caesar Clown!
Oh yeah.
He is the stupidest, absolute, dumbest fucking bad guy. Not really, though. He's just kind of goofy. He is a goofy-ass motherfucker.
And honestly, this is like a part of like a beginning of like a bigger arc that's like still going. Like the climax of this big arc is like actually like Wano.
Yeah.
Because everything kind of like leads into one another.
Pretty much, yeah, everything leads into Wano. And
there's like a fake devil fruit.
yeah, there was Smile Fruits, which actually get further explained in Wano. And so pretty much, Punk Hazard, the guy that's kind of behind all of this is, of course, Caesar Clown. And Caesar Clown is this goofy-ass dude who, like, is really just... He's just a mess. He's just a mess. And basically, like, there's giant-ass children
Oh yeah, because experiment on. Yeah, Arlen was like a good villain actually.
Oh, Arlen was a great villain. Hody was a terrible villain.
Cool.
Alright, so where do I need to go next?
And also like people get body swapped in the arc.
Yeah, everyone, there's body swapping where, like, Sanji basically really wants to, like, borderline, like, fucking, like, make, you know, an OnlyFans with fucking Nami's body.
Well, yeah, like Sanji gets body swapped in Nami. Of course, he'd react like any dude would like react if they were like body swapped into like a hot woman.
I mean, to be fair, like, I really cannot go and blame the dude.
Yeah.
Because, like, that man is, like, so, like, fucking pussy starved, it's not even funny.
Gets body swapped in Tashiagi and like it's body swap Smoker looks kind of hot, you know. So,
yeah, body swap Smoker kind of bad, and like Tashiagi tells him like, hey, how about you know stop fucking like. So how about you stop like trying to you know keep my shirt open? He's like, but I don't want to go and put a fucking shirt on, pretty much. And it's an enjoyable arc. Some people do put it at the bottom, but I highly disagree. Cause like I really liked that arc.
it's like yeah, it's pretty good, but like obviously like when I think about like the I guess about One Piece second half is like each arc like gets progressively better. It starts kind of mediocre with like Fishman Island pretty much, and just kind of gets better each one.
Yeah, I do agree with that. It's kind of hard though because I do kind of find Whole Cake Island a little better than Wano so far. I'm also just kind of preferential to like Sanji and his backstory, so
Yeah, obviously like you know Mono's not over yet, so
yeah. Well, I feel like so far I kind of put Whole Cake Island at the top of my favorite arcs. But Punk Hazard is not a bad arc. It's just got a kind of a goofy ass bad guy. Caesar Clan's just goofy. However, it gives you Trafalgar Law and his whole thing. Alright, where else do we need to go?
keep the sus enemies.
Where else is the sus enemies?
Nothing red.
Oh, over here?
I think it's gotta like defeat the places where the bases are taken.
I'm guessing this way?
I think you just gotta like take out each area and like for everything. So just keep killing bad guys, I guess.
I guess.
Okay, so what's the next arc?
I'm lingering. So sure, next arc is Dressrosa. Yep, it is Dressrosa.
Another like pretty long arc.
It's another long arc. Every single arc later on becomes long. Probably for a good ass reason though.
Yeah.
Because we are nearing the end of this journey. And Dressrosa has Rebecca, which I know some people do not like her, but I really like Rebecca.
Main villain's a Doflamingo. Yeah, Rebecca's like this
Doflamingo
princess
is wonderful.
who's like trying to get in a tournament to like reclaim her glory, pretty much, of the kingdom. And Rebecca's like very battle-ready armor. It's just like she's wearing like a fucking armored bikini in fights.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
The fan service there is like pretty shameless, not gonna lie, but I feel like Oda can get away with it. Like any other anime would be like, oh my god, they're sexualizing this princess. But for some reason, like Oda can just get away with that because Oda's cool like that.
Oh, it's down in the bottom right.
Cool.
I think. I'm not totally sure.
Let's try bottom right.
Where
Yeah.
are the suspicious enemies?
Probably like the glowing thing. Let's check there. It seems like a meme. Usopp's face is like struggling on there.
Like, it's just. Okay, so Dressrosa is kind of a weird arc because there's like toys and shit.
Yeah, there's like this enemy. There's like pretty much like a. She looks like a child pretty much, but she is like an adult. But she can like turn people into turn people into toys. There's like little elf enemies too, or like elf allies.
Yeah, there's elves. It's weird. It's kind of a weird arc with like how much they incorporate.
Our long beta? Yes, I agree. I guess maybe when like things open up a little bit, we can talk about this arc a little more. Oh shit! Rescue Choppa!
Alright, so where the fuck do we go? Okay.
Clock tower.
But yeah, so Dressrosa starts with the whole smile. Basically, their main goal is to get rid of the Smile Factory, because that's where they're all being made. The Smile Factory, and the Smile Factory is pretty much where like all the artificial devil fruits are being made.
Yeah.
And these artificial devil fruits end up actually doing a whole lot worse to people than, you know, just like, hey, it gives you devil fruit powers, they're not stable or whatnot. It's actually, like, way the fuck worse, and it gets explained in Wano.
Yeah.
But, so you get Rebecca, and she is a wonderful, good little cinnamon roll. I do feel bad for her. She's kind of, like, probably one of my favorites as well. I wouldn't say she's my favorite princess, that probably goes to Vivi. But she's up there. She's up there as, like, she's up there as one of my favorites. Oh, there we go. There you are. And, so there's a lot that goes on. There's a whole tournament arc, which is kind of cool.
People don't like tournament arcs in anime, but I actually like tournament arcs. Like,
It was a good tournament arc, because here's the thing. I kind of liked that it was kind of a free-for-all battle.
like some of the most like hyped animes have like cool some of like hyped tournament arcs exist, and like animes like Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball tournaments are pretty cool.
I do like the tournament as well in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, obviously there's like forced tournament arcs from that, not really that good, but like.
Yeah. There's forced tournament arcs. Oh,
cool.
Shit, touching he's unlocked.
Hell yeah.
And so let's see. So Dressrosa, there's a lot that goes on in that. There is
Oh, what the fuck? Miss All Sundays, Nico Robin?
Oh my god. This also, Dressrosa is also where you get Kanjuro, who is one of the samurai of Wano, who becomes very important later on. And, pretty much Doflamingo.
I got reading One Piece here.
Oh shit! No, we're slowly getting everybody to go read One Piece. So, Doflamingo, absolutely killer ass bad guy. Like, he is insane. He is wild. He is like so fucking evil. And I'm not even to talk about his relationship with Law. Gonna go and keep that as, but like his relationship with Law is just. And it's just crazy. Like, the backstory with that is really good. And I really liked it. And pretty much, so, Ace's Devil Fruit is pretty much the award. And who gets it is, like, it kind of just makes you feel good, the person who obtains that Devil Fruit. It's also where Sabo and, like, kind of the Revolutionary Army is also kind of a big part of it. And also, you also find out that Law is a D in this arc.
Oh yeah. Yeah, basically people with the middle name of D have like some like big destiny called the Will of D.
Yeah, the Will of D.
Like Gold Roger is like also called Gold D Roger.
Yeah. It's Gold D Roger, it's not Gold Roger. Technically. Also her boobs are really big.
I saw some jiggle, yeah. Once again, like recalling aside of the titties, because
her boobs are not that big in that part. But yeah, that's fine. It's also where you see Kaido for the first time. And Kaido is wild. Kaido is he's cool. He's cool. I don't know, I still kinda like Doflamingo a little bit more. You also get some really cool pirates. Basically the Don Quixote is a family that has some ties to like the original people that are on like Marjorie, however the fuck you say it. Marie Jellos, I think that's how you say it.
yeah.
It's got like 3 different translations into one that I read, so. Oh yeah, this part was cool. Yeah, she just throws water. Her boobs are so big. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Probably a jiggle one like she was moving one time.
Oh yeah, this part.
It's where the manga blood be going everywhere.
Yeah. This is down like when they are starting to look at the phonoglyphs, right? Where she lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, pretty much it's a whole thing of, like, Rebecca and her father, and you find out the truth about Rebecca's father, and, like, the king of all that. And you also find that her aunt, it's technically aunt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the aunt is, like, actually working for Doflamingo. She's hot. Violet. She's
Yeah.
hot. I like Violet, even though I unfortunately associate her with somebody else. Like, I knew a girl who cosplayed her, and I'm like, I don't like that I have to associate that. Sometimes my brain associates with that, but I really like Violet.
It happens sometimes where it's like some bad cosplayer, you know, like cosplays a character, the character kind of gets run for you.
And here's the kicker. I can't even remember her fucking name, but she's friends with all my friends.
Yes.
That's the thing, is that I cannot remember this chick's name. She's friends with my friend. She's pushed her boobs in my face one time, even though she's not really that attractive to me, even though to me at all. I just remember her pushing her boobs in my face one time in that costume, and I'm like, okay. So that's how I remember this character, unfortunately. There are some cool guys in this. There is Diamond, who's part of the Don Quixote Pirates. You also see Bellamy again, the pirate with the dream. Except he's working for Don Flamingo. And he's cool. I like him. He gets better. My favorite bad guy in all of this, next to Don Quixote, is probably Pika. So Pika is that giant. He's literally like the size. He's a giant ass dude who can control like buildings and stuff, and like control structures and walls and stuff. But he sounds. If you actually look up like the Japanese like sub and everything, and it's mean done and stuff. Like actually, I looked up like kind of the voice for it, and I'm fucking dying. Like he does not like it when you make fun of him with it too. And let's see, wait, I'm looking at the other guys as well. The Trable, he was kind of eh. He was hanging out with like the little the legal lolly that turned everybody into toys. I
was talking about her too. Like basically, like she gets defeated. She like beats the crap out of Usopp, and then like someone goes to Usopp like a little spicy candy, and like Usopp like fucking just freeze flames and scares her, and she like passes out and like turns all the toys back to humans. And like they all like raise Usopp up, being like, "This is our god Usopp."
The god Usopp. That is my favorite fucking part of this.
That's the context of the whole like god Usopp thing.
It's where god Usopp comes from. I also we have Cavendish. I really like Cavendish.
And then
he's another good supernova that I enjoy.
And she revives, and like Usopp like shoots like a fake version of him and scares her again.
Yeah, he literally defeats her again, and like saves Luffy's life by giving this bitch PTSD. It's the fucking funniest shit. And there was this weird exchange meeting where they were supposed to go and give, return, Caesar Clown.
Yeah.
But apparently, it also Cypher Pole starts to show up. There's also no, that's next arc actually. That's Whole Cake when that whole thing happens. My favorite thing is like, Sanji actually is the one who meets Violet, and like she ends up joining afterwards, and oh yeah, she does go and kiss him after all that. I forgot about that. Oh, and my favorite thing is when Nika Robin goes to like the little area with the tiny ass like the dwarves, and like they're all standing on her boobs and stuff.
Okay,
Where are the dwarves? When they're all standing on her boobs and everything. Like, oh man, that part was cute. They also introduce Fujimura, who is pretty much like a new admiral. He's cool. I like him. He's pretty cool. Also, they also have Kinemon as well. Actually, Kinemon was a punk hazard. He's cool. He's a samurai, and basically Momosuke and Kinemon, they kind of pose as father and son when they're not.
Yeah.
There's also I think his name is Chinjiao. who is, he, like, knew Luffy through Garp, and, like, he hates Luffy because of his grandfather. Like, it's, like, a really petty reason. And Rebecca, you kind of find out more about Rebecca and who she really is. I think what else I'm missing from this arc. Like, there's just so... Dressrosa is the arc where there's so much fucking happens.
Yeah.
So much lore.
It's like really stuff out because, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff. You know, we're, like, recalling 1,041 chapters over a story that's, like, spanned for, like, nearly 25 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And... he also has this cool bird girl named Monet. And, like, works with, you know, Doflamingo. I liked her. She was kind of cool. There's, like, 3 different fights that go on as well at the end of this, at the climax of Dressrosa, where it's like, you've got this insane fight between Zoro and, I think it's Zoro and Pika. And you got, you know, they're trying...
Doing your thing, Queen. Watch later. Okay. I like this. Yeah, drinks all the water and, like, plates.
Yeah, my phone's in the other room. I haven't grabbed my phone. This is his, technically. Oh yeah, Sugar, that's her name. The little legal lolly.
I think I call it legal Polly.
The legal lolly. I jokingly call her the legal lolly.
Oh shit. Yeet.
It's just trying to, like, remember, like, everybody is, like, crazy. Yahoo!
So...
let's see. Jesus.
Oh, cool. He
fuck.
plays Crocodile now.
Cool. So I feel like we touched a lot. Gear 4 is also where it begins because Luffy does this, like, insane fucking thing, and then he has to basically stay alive for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah, he can't use his powers again for 10 minutes, so everybody's gonna
so
protect
he's,
him.
like, running the fuck around, and it's, like, crazy. And it's just, there's just so fucking much. Like, I feel like Dressrosa could be its own fucking stream in and of itself.
Yeah, like, the final fight with, like, Doflamingo versus Luffy's, like, pretty intense.
It is insane. It is so fucking good. Because, like, you don't even know if he's gonna win. Because the thing is, at the end of it, you got the walls kind of pushing into the town because that's what Doflamingo's final plan was. That's basically his final solution. Where he wants to just crush everybody, himself included. So, in order to go and defeat that, like, Luffy needs to beat the fuck out of him.
Game model couldn't show, but he's supposed to be covered in blood here. That's why I can punch Crocodile. Yeah, like, Luffy uses his blood to defeat Crocodile because, like, Crocodile's gonna be hurt through, like, liquids.
Yep. Oh yeah, this part.
Sanji's like, no.
Sanji's face.
Sanji's like borderline making a nostalgia critic face there.
He was definitely making the nostalgia critic face. It was, like, kind of close. Then we got Zoo, which is pretty much where you meet the minx. Oh yeah, that part. And it's really just her advisor in disguise.
That's part where you think Vivi's gonna, like, join the crew, but she doesn't. She
Yeah.
decides to be princess.
She pretty much is like, nah, you guys go on your adventure. I'll have my own adventure.
暗い暗い嵐の中で一隻の船に会いました。船は私の背中を押してこう言います。お前には
And we'll get to, because we just have Zoo, we got Whole Cake Island, and then Wano.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot, guys. I'm literally scratching the surface on this, okay? I'm literally scratching the surface. There is so much. Like, it's 1,000 chapters spanned over years and years and years, and
Oh, just so the elephant Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, Zu's elephant.
Zoe, yeah,
Or
Zoe.
Zoe.
そして
And pretty much like they meet there because half their crew leaves Dressrosa with the ship.
ほら来たビビ船を戻そう急げ
Look how happy they are.
海軍もそこまで来てるぞお別れを
Sanji's face kills me. Sanji's face absolutely kills me.
今なんて
私一緒には行けません今まで本当にありがとう冒険はまだしたいけど私はやっぱりこの国を愛してるからだから行けません
Why I can't go?
そっか私は印なら罰がいいなんで
Because X gonna give it to you.
でもあれは本来相手への死を意味するんだぞ。
いいんだ罰がいいなあビビかっこいいもんな
私もそれがいい
It's like an aside, but like one of the most hardcore scenes like happens in Alabasta where like Usopp and Chopper are fighting these enemies and like Usopp gets his like head bashed in with like a 4-ton bat, but he lives and it's like you talk shit about my friend's dream. And he has like defeats the enemies. Usopp can like take some pretty fatal blows and like still live because he's god.
Yeah, he and Zoro are like we can like literally go and get our asses kicked to hell and back.
Josh watched movie 11 Straw Hat. Yeah, I need to watch some of the movies. Like there's like some movies and like a select few episodes I kind of want to watch.
Yeah, like
Like there's an upcoming episode that's like kind of the original story of like Ace and like
黙って別れましょう
Yamato.
Yamato. Yeah, I kind of
Like
watch the episode.
apparently it's a like they kind of foreshadow it a little bit in the Boichi or Bochi collaboration where the Dr. Stone artist actually
Straight edge people be like,
oh my god.
they drink alcohol though, so they're not straight edge.
Yeah, Zoro definitely ain't.
左腕のこれが仲間の印だ
Happy, wholesome. Set sail! Yeah! Let's do it!
Actually, the game show their fights. Huh.
Huh.
This is like actually the first like One Piece game I've really played. So, and there was like a ton of One Piece games. Some of them good, some of them bad. You know, obviously being like anime, it's a mixed bag. But these games are always like you can't really
Oh,
fuck
shit.
it. I mean, it's lobby arc. Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. So you're just going straight to Ina's lobby. We're skipping an L.
Oh yeah, I think this game like pretty much bounces between different arcs. I assume like all the other Power Wars games like have their own arcs
That's true.
and like kind of like out of order probably.
Yeah.
You can keep talking about One Piece. I'm gonna take a pee and get
Cool.
some. Or a drink or something.
Yeah, because we just have Zoo and we got Whole Cake Island, which is, in my opinion, the goated arc. Whole Cake Island is absolutely, it's my favorite arc personally. It's like ridiculous. I'd say honestly between that and Ina's lobby, because like Ina's lobby works up, kind of they go together. And I probably missed a fuckload of stuff on. What else am I missing? And there's also Fujitora or Isho, as they call himself. And pretty much he's like a new admiral. And he seems like a blind dude, but he's not. And I feel like we're gonna see more of him probably in the future. And cool. Hey, can I go run and grab my phone real quick?
Yeah, you
'Cause I'm just gonna go grab my phone because I've left it charging for like 2-3 hours at this point.
Kind of glad I got a decent audience here talking about One Piece and whatnot.
Well, I'm pretty sure they all just kind of like me about half. Be pretending to know what the fuck I'm saying.
It's like that one time you like recall the story of Kingdom Hearts or was it Xenogears? Forgot.
Yeah, it was Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I went to us and Darwitz were doing a stream together, and we were playing Chrono Trigger, and I recalled the entire pirate plot of Kingdom Hearts off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And Apparently she got, like, tips and shit just from, like, me fucking, like, half-ass doing that.
What arcs like covers the laws? Power Warriors 1 cover everything at the time of the Fishing Island, but skip Sky P and Thriller Bark. Huh.
Oh, man. Which ones have Thriller Bark, then?
So they make you do the Alabasta arc again, or?
Cool. So then we got Zoe, which is the giant elephant. And pretty much,
We're gonna do the Usopp versus Luffy fight.
yes!
Epic. Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes!
You're playing as God.
Power Wars had Skyfield, Thriller Bark, and Puck Hazard, but the plot was an was an original dream scenario thingy, huh?
Oh, okay.
Also, Ballsy is, yes. Yeah, Luffy's a dumbass, but he's like Ballsy. He's cool.
Cool. So sad. Which Nevelin? Oh yeah, the part where Nico Robin just like fucks off.
Oh yeah.
But fuck off, I mean pretty much goes and gets captured.
Mosshead.
I love that he calls him Boss Head.
Talk about the elephant in the room, yes.
Yes, the elephant in the room, literally.
Power Wars 3 Rich covered everything in the previous two games. The early Dressrosa added, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Huh. I like Chopper's face.
Just like Chopper just like running around.
Face.
They like flanderize the fuck out of Sonic. Damn, booby jiggle.
Look at faces.
Monkey D. Luffy. あなた、私に何をしたか忘れてないわよね。
おいお前、嘘つくな。俺は何もしてねえぞ。
いいえ、耐え難い仕打ちを受けました。
Oh yeah.
責任
Take responsibility.
取ってね。
意味わかんねえやつだな。
I don't know what you're talking about.
私を仲間に入れて。
I really like this outfit as well for Nico Robin.
Every outfit Robin has is like on point.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if it's just a fucking stylistic thing from the game or what, but what the fuck are her yaoi hands? Are we gonna talk about this yaoi hands that's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, the hands are kind of funny, yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of a case like some things in One Piece translating awkwardly to like a 3D game compared to like a manga.
Yeah, that's my issue with the anime, is that it translates really weirdly, in my opinion, and
This scene looks so goofy, like Chopper's sitting there bobbing.
everyone looks very goofy.
心配すんなって。こいつは悪いやつじゃねえ
Like,
から。
I just think that these 3D models are just kind of goofy in general.
ロビンを仲間に加え、グランドラインを進むルフィたちだが、ログポースが空を示すという事態に
Oh
直
yeah,
面
those will go skywards. You can go fight an owl.
空にあるという島の伝説を信じて情報を集める中、大型ルーキーと称される海賊ハイエナのベラミーと遭遇。
I am. Memorable character Bellamy the Hyena.
I actually like this guy. He was kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He redeems himself later on in Dressrosa, in my opinion.
Sorry. So, anyways.
We start talking about arcs again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Zoe. Minks! Animal people! I'm not a furry, but...
There's like a gigantic... Oh, Blackbeard, yes.
Oh shit, there's Marshall D. Teach!
I know it's like sometimes it's like, I guess they spell like T-E-A-C-H. But, one of those things where it just like depends on the translation. Yeah, there's like a gigantic elephant where people like live on top of it.
Yeah, they all live there. And pretty much, like, these people are saved. Because I think it's King that comes there and, like, is, like, trying to find this guy. They're trying to find this dude. And all the minks are actually hiding them because they actually are, like, allied with Wano. With the samurai of Wano. So, actually, I'm sorry, his name is Jack. It's not King, it's Jack. Sorry about that. Jack attacks, pretty much, they get rid of him. Like, they get rid of Jack. And pretty much, like, these minks, you've got Pedro. They got Pedro, who is, I like Pedro. Alright, I like Pedro. Gone too soon. You also got Wanda, the sexy hyena. And you got Carrot,
The rabbit
the
girl, yeah.
sexy rabbit. The rabbit girl.
Yeah, they're probably the furry agent.
Yeah, basically Otis, you know, going for the furry agent. But then we also find out, hey, Sanji got taken away. What the fuck is going on? And so,
Jack Attack.
yeah, Jack Attack. He was cool.
Yeah, Iceberg.
Iceberg was cool. They're like, yeah, dude, your keel is fucked up. Stop trying to ask for this. There's Rob Lucci, who is definitely not a member of Cypher Pole. Nope. My favorite thing about Cypher Pole is, like, these guys were all just hiding in the ranks of Iceberg and all these guys. And, like, Iceberg and all them didn't suspect a thing. The mayor never suspected it.
Hey, my furry list is growing longer and longer, man.
Pretty much. So, like, not everybody goes to Whole Cake Island next. They pretty much, they split up. Half go to Whole Cake Island, half make their way to Wano. Robin, Usopp,
Zoro,
Sanji.
Or no, Sanji goes to Whole Cake Island.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Did I say Frankie?
Yeah, he goes too, yeah.
Yeah, Frankie, Robin, Usopp. All the samurai that are there already. Kinemon, Momosuke, Kanjuro. They meet up with all their buddies.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty much, Chopper, Nami, Luffy. Who else was with them? Did Brook go with them or did... Yeah, Brook went with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brook went with them to Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, because, like,
Yeah.
like, Big Mommy, he's like, Brooke is like a little
Oh,
toy.
yeah. Yeah, Big Mom used to spit the toy. I'm like, yeah, okay. Did I miss anybody there? I don't think I did. I don't want to say I did. But,
we should also mention, like, in Fishman Island, they, tease Big Mom, like, Luffy talks to Big Mom, telling her, like, he ate all her sweets.
yeah, dude talks mad shit.
And you kind of see her in the shadows. You don't really see her, like, full appearance until Whole Cake Island, pretty much.
And, like, pretty much, that one dude, the one dude that works for Big Mom comes over and is like, hey, y'all got that treasure? And, like, the Fishman Island people are like, here's your treasure, but it's secretly a bomb. And, like, yeah, like, pretty much, like, Luffy talks mad shit, tells Big Mom, hey, I ate all your sweets. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? Because Big Mom apparently takes, like, a tithe of sweets from these guys. And so, yeah. Let me see what else. Am I missing it? Oh, and they also start talking about the road phonoglyphs, which are pretty much, basically all the phonoglyphs that are around have a road that takes you to the final island where One Piece is supposed to be, and pretty much the road that, Gold Roger traveled.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Yes, boobs. Yes, titties. Go Robin titties.
Also, during all of this, like, the revolutionary armies had their base attacked.
Oh, yeah. Also, like, for most part, what they talk about with Buggy is he, you know, had the whole, like, Buggy's delivery going on, that dude to Doflamingo. Yeah, you don't really see much of, like, Buggy and so far in this time skip, but we see him, he's, like, really extra now. He's got a huge-ass cape.
Yeah, he's, like, really extra. Oh, yeah, and they get their berry stolen. Or belly.
I realized there was, like, whole ass like, plot points in time. Like, I didn't talk about the, island with the guy in the treasure box. That's like
Oh
way early on.
yeah, we forgot about that.
There's
Sorry.
a lot of stuff early on where it doesn't really like really matter like later on.
That's the thing, is that like I'm trying to get through everything, but there is like stuff that I'm like
Boobs, 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 lots of boobs, milk, Nicki Minaj. Pretty
Nicki
much,
Minaj.
yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna be fighting all this.
So I get to play Usopp.
Let me see, am I...
Cool.
There's also the... Pretty much as well, like, this is also where, like, Law kind of gets together with his crew again, because you see the bear guy.
Yeah. The bear boy.
The bear boy. He was cool. Let me see.
Doesn't matter yet. True. Maybe the treasure chest dude is like the final boss of One Piece. You never know.
Probably. And, like...
Oh, yeah, I should also mention, like, in, like, One Piece manga, there's, like, chapters where, like, the title of it kind of tells the story throughout. Like, one example is, like, there's, like, a cover story that kind of tells, like, what happened to Buggy after he gets, like, blasted off in his first appearance.
Yeah.
Or, like, what happened to that one king who, like, eats stuff.
Yeah, there was that, and also, like, what's happening currently right now, that the titles and everything basically are, you know, what's happening with, Germa, with, Sanji's family after the whole mess with, Big Mom, and how they got out of there.
Yeah. So anyway.
Let's see, I'm trying to figure... Peacombs, that's his name. Peacombs is the guy that I'm thinking about. He is, he's pretty much the guy that comes to Fishman Island and is like, yo, you gonna give me your sweets? And Luffy's like, no, fuck off. But Peacombs is back, and so is, Capone Beige, who is this dude that can, like, create rooms inside himself. And at one point, like, pretty much that's how he takes out Sanji, and, like, takes him away and everything. And, let's see, am I missing anything? There's Jack's Jack comes in, and...
Oh, yeah, pudding.
Oh yeah,
With
we're
her.
gonna get to pudding in a second. So I think we covered everyone.
Everything in what?
In Zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peacombs gets shot by Capone. And... like, Sanji at first refuses, but pretty much, like, he goes along with it and says, like, hey guys, forget about me. Don't, you know, fucking follow me and shit. So we got Zoo. We took care of that. So Whole Cake Island. Whole Cake Island is basically where you meet Sanji's family, because Sanji actually has a family.
Yeah, like beforehand, like Sanji was just like this boy that Cook found and kind of grazed. But you get to learn Sanji's full backstory. His like last name Vinsmoke.
Yeah, Sanji Vinsmoke.
Vinsmoke Sanji because
Or Vinsmoke Sanji, yeah. That's how they
Vinsmoke Sanji sounds cooler anyway.
It does sound cooler. And you find out that, hey, Sanji's gonna go and get married. And, like...
Whole Cake Island is like this island made like probably like food because like her cook can like turn stuff into food pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. She's got this cook that turns everything into food, and like everybody is just weird. Everyone in that arc is just fucking weird.
Yeah, Big
like,
Mom's this like 68-year-old woman who has like over 80 kids and like is still reproducing even though she's like 68.
Yeah.
She's got a fertile ass womb.
Have some of the most fertile anime characters. And then you find out Sanji's dad is a piece of shit.
Yeah, and Sanji got some brothers and like a sister, Reiju.
Yeah, he's got Reiju, who is... I could go on for like 20 minutes about that.
Yeah,
like...
you first see Reiju like on the boat, on Luffy's boat. Pretty much like Luffy eats a poison fish and that's about to die. Then like Reiju just like sucked the poison out of her and like technically the first kiss Luffy have, even like, technical I guess. And
yeah, if we're gonna get technical, like pretty much
Okay,
he stole that out of he stole it from Boa Hancock. And like yeah, so we get that, and she kind of goes there. She and her brothers help him out, and actually, I think it's just her and number 4 that actually show up. It's just those two together, but you know, you can kind of tell that like both of them are just like, you know, they're gonna be big parts of this. So their goal is to go and save Sanji, but in the process, they also learn that like Big Mom's fucking crazy. Her whole family is fucking crazy. She's got, like, every single kid that she has is part of her army, and, like, basically, she either kills the husbands, or they're, like, actually a part of the team. And, like, pretty much, like, they treat the shit like...
He said the line, yes.
Yes.
Super.
It's like, I jokingly, it's like, you know, the cult of Big Mom, where it's like, if you try to fucking leave, you ain't gonna fucking leave. Like, cause Lola's sister is, like, basically, like, or Lola's actually blacklisted, and, like, her, like, basically, Big Mom fucking, like, hates Lola for basically leaving, the Big Mom Pirates, and you meet her sister, who's, like, pretty cool. So then, let's see, alright, so we got the Charlotte family, that's Big Mom's family.
Yeah, Big Mom's name's like Charlotte Linlin.
Yeah, Charlotte Linlin, or just Linlin. And there's Pudding. Pudding is a wonderful individual, and by wonderful I mean fucking crazy. She is fucking insane. She is absolutely fucking crazy. She's surprise, got 3 eyes, and she, like, can basically, like, manipulate memories.
Yeah, she can just, like, pull memories out like they're, like, a film, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, my boy.
Usopp's not a god right now.
That's pretty much what happens canonically. Frankie beats his ass in the manga, like, anime.
Yep. Pretty much. But, what was I gonna say? So, alright. Inspoke Reiju is... She's probably one of my favorites, honestly. She's
yeah.
one of my favorites. Of, like, not... Damn, they started you all the way back?
Yeah.
Yikes. So... Let me see, where do I want to go with this? Basically, they all, Pudding at first is, like, really sweet and really nice and tells them, hey guys, I'll meet you here. So they get there, and, you know, there's a apparition of Sanji. But the problem is that it seems a little bit sus. And eventually they end up in this crazy-ass forest. And, like, pretty much, because of, you know, like, basically the forest is, like, insane. And then they finally manage to go and get out of there after Luffy defeats,
Cracker?
Cracker.
Yeah, he keeps eating his, like, shield until it gets, like, really chunky.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah, and Whole Cake Island too, like, Big Mom has the power to, like, make everything, like, sentient, like, the flowers, the trees, everything. The powers, she calls them her homies, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, she calls them the homies.
Yeah.
My homies. Oh, homies. So, let me see, what else am I thinking about? I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I was gonna go with this. So, yeah, after the beat Cracker, that one was fucking funny, because, like, literally Luffy just ate all the shields and was like, I'm a chonker, and, like, he literally beat this guy just by eating all of his stuff, so that was fucking great. But then they meet Sanji, and Sanji's like, I don't want anything to do with y'all's asses. Because he basically just assumes that, you know, hey, I'm pretty much SOL, and I'll never be able to, like, you know, actually be a part of my crew again, because I have to go and fucking do this, because I've got no choice, and my family basically using me as a fucking scapegoat. Because his family's a bunch of fucking douchers. And then,
That's one of the backstory of Sanji, like, he was, like, in prison for, like, not being, like, really a good assassin.
Yeah, he's basically, like, his family's just a bunch of douchebags and are mad because Sanji, like, is not... Basically, he was not built the same way like his brothers were, and his brothers and sister were. He was built different. So because Sanji was built different, his family was like, oh yeah, look at this useless fucking shit. But Sanji was always interested in cooking, but his dad's like, oh, I don't want any of that girl, any of that gay ass shit. I'm just kidding. But,
Understandable, it's, like, hard to, like, say through the entire plot of One Piece.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I'm going through the entire plot. So, like, Sanji's dad is like, I don't want to, I'm
I
my
thought
son.
Crackers were like we had lost or skip 5 hours or something. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
They, like, fought all day, pretty much. And
Pretty much, yeah. They just went on for hours and hours and hours. And there was also the mirror lady.
Oh, yeah.
The mirror lady who's got that thing for the future telling dude.
Oh, yeah.
And then, what was I gonna go and say? So, yeah, they end up there. Luffy meets Reiju, who you find out has been shot. Because Pudding pretty much was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go kill Sanji and all of his family, and you're not gonna go know about this. You're gonna pretty much be lied to and everything. But like, pretty much Sanji is like, hey, they're lying to you, and so she gets her memories back and everything. Let's see, do we need to fast forward at all?
Also, like, Raichu was like the only woman who's ever nice to Sanji, which is like kind of like why Sanji respects women and that's like pretty down bad, pretty much.
I honestly like, like she's the only girl who's actually nice to him.
Oh yeah.
Like she's the only one who's nice to him. She actually frees him.
Yeah, and like pretty much like Sanji like gets on the ship and like pretty much like winds up at the one restaurant where
Yeah, she helps him escape. He gets on the ship and like she's pretty much responsible for how he is today.
Yeah.
And so let me see. Key plot point. Technically, they say Zeus is recruited here. Sanji gets the raid SKUs. Im is introduced. Which name is Im again? I can't remember who the fuck Im is. Oh, Emu. It's technically Im. Let's see. So we got pretty much Sanji. Pretty much the wedding happens, and like everyone basically plans to attack during the wedding. And they have this crazy ass plan, and all Caesar Clown. Think everything's gonna go right? Nah, everything fucking goes wrong at some point. And, like, everything just goes to shit. But they try their best, and, like, they manage to save all of Vinsmoke's.
Oh yeah, they like tear up like the picture of Big Mom's like adopted mother.
Yeah.
You learn backstory of Big Mom.
Yeah, her adopted mother. Like, pretty much, Linwood's just kind of...
Lin was like this kid who like had all these powers and like I can explain the backstory, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, she has all these powers and she was kind of seen as like a freak. But like the mom always, you know, took care of her and everything and like basically the mom was like really good and like kind of took care of these orphans. Like they were all orphan kids and Linwood's technically an orphan kid. One day everyone disappears. Linlin's like, where the fuck did y'all go? So then she ends up with her, like, basically the baker. I think it's the baker, or it's the guy that's, like, basically second in command. And she ends up starting a big... Basically, he takes her under his wing, and Linlin grows up and becomes big, crazy Big Mom. And fights, you know, eventually in wars with, eventually fights in, like, with Kaido, which, you know, we'll get into it in a little bit, I want to. So let's see, so we got the wedding. They managed to go and get Sanji, and they get out of there. However, Big Mom's on a rampage because this bitch got no cake. So...
Yeah, basically, like, they show the photo, Big Mom starts to get crying, which kind of felt bad for her, and it's just crazy, and, Big Mom has this thing, though, where it's like, she doesn't get the food she wants, she goes, like, a rampage until, like, she gets the food. And, like, the wedding cake gets destroyed, and she really wanted that wedding cake, so she rampages throughout Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, she basically goes fucking crazy. So they're like, oh my god, what do we do? How the fuck do we stop her? So basically, Sanji and Pudding team up with Lola and the other bakers, and they all make a really good cake. Basically, like, or Lola's sister. And they actually, fun fact, so they have a Beaver card that technically is supposed to be, like, Big Mom's Beaver card, or like, yeah, it's Big Mom's Beaver card. So they all actually respect them at one point, and they all just stop attacking just because, pretty much like, hey, oh yeah, no, that's Linlin, we're not gonna go and, you know, fuck around with that. So, it's a huge ass chase scene that just happens, and they actually, like, basically there's a mirror world where the mirror lady is there, and so... Problem is that they're trying to use the mirror world to pretty much like destroy their ship. Luffy got this plan. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go in here. And God. Our God. So Chopper, is he breathing?
Chopper couldn't like fix anything. He's like Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, but for like people's bodies. So, there's a big whole scene trying to go and get, you know, Big Mom over there. All of her kids are attacking, including that 16-foot giantess with those sad fucking thighs. Like,
Oh, yeah.
all her kids are attacking.
Yeah, one of Big Mom's kids, like, this huge, like, woman, and who's, like, pretty hot, actually.
Yeah, she's got some hot kids. They eventually go and bring her to there, and they actually put it on Capone's ship. So Capone and the Straw Hats actually put together a truce because they're like, yeah, we need to go and stop Big Mom. If this fucking gets out into the sea, we're all fucked, yo. So...
Read the comments first. It's interesting because the brothers get hard on us, too, for not me, but definitely don't respect women or people for that much in general. Speaking of Kaido, until recently, the fan base is pretty hardcore to the theory that Big Mom and Kaido were exes, and that Kakaruden and his brothers are Kaido's kids. I can see that.
Honestly, I thought at first, actually, like, maybe Yamato was actually one of the kids, but, like, from what I've read, actually, Yamato's mom is supposed to be Black Maria, but there's no thing that proves that. But they all say because of the horn, other than the horns, that Yamato has.
Yeah.
That honestly, like, with their history, it almost feels like that they were exes, but I guess not. What else was I gonna go and say? Oh yeah, Pedro. Dude, that one hurt. When Pedro fucking sacrificed the ship.
Yeah, like another character who, like, actually dies.
Yeah, Pedro actually is gone. Like, he was actually a really, really good mink. He and Brooke, had the whole team up in the armory, and that's how, Brooke actually ended up going and getting the plans, right?
Yeah.
The phonoglyph, printing for Nico Robin.
Yeah.
Let's see, what was I gonna go and say?
Another thing is, like, during Big Mom's rampage, like, the further she rampages, like, the skinnier she starts to get.
Yeah.
Until she gets her cake, and then she's like, she just eats it, and she's like, oh my god, it's the best cake ever ate, and she gets fat again.
There's also that really, really, really big fight between Luffy and the guy who can see the future. I am having the brain fart on his name, begins with a K.
Yeah, Luffy gets a fuck beat off him, but he like, wins, like, actually, there's, like, one point where, like, it's a real, like, one of Big Mom's kids was, like, sniping Luffy and kind of damaging him, and, like, when, like, that dude finds out, he's like, he just stabbed himself. It's like, okay, we're even now. Because he's actually a fair fighter. And the other kids were just playing dirty.
Pretty much.
Thinking goodbye to Going Merry.
船はよ、乗り換えることにしたんだ。ゴーイングメリー号には世話になったけど、この船での航海はここまでだ。
Let me see, I'm trying to find the name of that guy. What the fuck is his name? It's the guy who can see the future.
襲台足りなくなったのか？
違うよ、そうじゃねえ。
じゃなんだよ。
Hold on, I'm gonna go and actually do this real
くだ
quick.
らねえこと言うんだ。
メリー号はもう直せねえんだよ。
Look at that nose.
Katakuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katakuri. So that fight is insane.
Or like, Luffy, Kakarot can see. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Katakuri pretty much, like, they have a huge ass fight. Luffy gets a shit beat out of him. He uses Gear 4. The little, like, girl who's, like, Katakuri's, like, #1 fan tries to interfere with the battle, but he basically stabbed himself, you know, as you said. The fight kind of ends with him conceding. It's not really a W for Luffy. It's kind of more like, fine, go. So, I mean, maybe we'll see those guys fight again. Oh, this part.
Check my authority. Say so. Yeet.
Yeet. Is there anything else I'm missing? Because I know that the Straw Hats escape, and then...
Pretty much covered Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, Straw Hats escape, Fishmen pretty much sacrifice themselves, and it's basically Jinbei's last kind of action as the head of the Sun Pirates.
Jinbei finally joins.
Yeah, Jinbei says, I'll meet up with you in Wano and I'll join. So, yeah, we did that. So then we got Levelly, which is that small arc, or Reverie. Apparently it's called Levelly in the wiki.
Yeah.
I just noticed Reverie.
Well, L's and R's in Japan.
That's true. Basically, it is, everyone's gathering for Reverie in Marie-Geos. And, like, the Revolutionary Army actually kind of, like, sneaks in as guards. And unfortunately, like, at this point, you see some kind of, like, in this part.
確かにその船は船長であるお前のもんだ。
They fight. This fucking fight.
Oh yeah, Luffy versus Usopp.
俺と戦え。
See, story impacts from person.
俺が勝った。メリー号はもらっていく。本気でルフィ。
And like the fishermen pirates are kind of thinking about moving to the human world and like kind of, you know, living near the land, but after the way that they're treated and the way that like kind of Shirahoshi kind of gets like randomly taken by the Marie Gelos people because she's a mermaid, and it's like, oh hey, it's clearly mine, right? They're all like, and it's also where Sanji gets his cool raid suit. So let's see what say. Yeah, basically German Kingdom leaves the world government after this point.
Oh yeah.
Revolutionary Army moves to the Kambaka Kingdom for their base of operations, which is... It's pretty much where Ivankov and their peoples are. Dragon actually declares war on the nobles of the world during all of this, which is like kind of like pretty much those people in the funny suits who think that they're better than everybody, who basically like try to like enslave like Shirahoshi just because she's a giant mermaid.
Oh yeah. Basically shit's going down in the government.
Yeah, basically a bunch of shit is going down. There's a bunch of marine admirals that like really haven't been seen yet.
See that mysterious leader, you know, like see all the princesses together.
Yeah, Doflamingo is pretty much in prison and impelled down, but he believes that there are, you know, BP assassins kind of hanging out. And let's see.
Cool.
Pretty much Shanks is talking about the pirate. Kuma is actually revealed to be a king of the Sorbet Kingdom, and pretty much he gets enslaved and is basically like a cyborg bitch for like everybody, for the world nobles, and they're like probably planning on using him for something. And you also get to see Jewelry Bunny. She actually snuck in as a former member of the Sorbet Kingdom to basically get some information out of them, and there's an unknown objective, and you don't know if Sabo is alive. You also don't know what's going to happen to Vivi, because...
Once again, you see like a few panels of Joey Bonnie, you're like, okay, I'm fed, well.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So Wano, where the fuck do we want to begin?
I don't care if it's like a little inappropriate, but like... Well, it's Trash Queen King stream, of course it's like appropriate, but first time I saw Joey Bonnie was like a hentai comic where like she was hungry and she just ate her crewmate's semen.
Yeah.
Jeez. Pretty nice doujin.
It was a good doujin. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because it's a doujin for like anybody, because they have like pretty much her in like her different forms, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure anybody who's actually watching this can probably go and like extrapolate what the fuck I mean by that. So Wano, where the fuck do we want to begin with?
Yeah,
Wano?
the current arc, one of the longest going arcs, you know, it's ongoing.
It is the longest arc right now.
Yeah, it's kind of near its end, I think, but...
I want to say it's near the end. So Zoro actually, I can probably go and say this now. So Zoro loses his current sword, Sushi. And this is kind of later on, he actually ends up going and getting it because, with that one green-haired girl who saves him, like, she gives him Emma, like, oh yeah, you can go and have it. Because, like, actually you find out that the, he's basically, it's like the sword of the underworld, and you find this out in the middle of, the battle with, King.
Yeah.
Let's see, should I just go, like, through, like, the main plot points of this?
Yeah, it's pretty dense.
It's very dense. It is a very, very, very dense arc. Pretty much, like, they're all trying to reunite. At first, actually, Luffy is not with the crew. He meets, I think her name is Tato? This little, like, she looks like she's, like, 8 or some shit, who, she can make millet with her, like, cheeks and stuff. She makes little millet bowls. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just missed Mania, so on chat.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was somebody new. I thought it said hey. I'm dumb. Alright. Where the... Wow, this is very dense. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I want to start with this. So, let's see. There we go. Story impact. Let's see. Zeus is slow.
That's kind of annoying because like Lippy just won't fucking
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like pretty much like all the samurai team up with all like the Minks and team up with the Straw Hats. Everybody is all together. Like it's pretty much they're all like, you know, back after it being, you know, a long ass time, and you know, like basically that whole mess with Sanji's family happened. And so they're all doing this to go and basically like see Odin to see, you know, Odin's dream and get rid of you know, like Orochi, who is a doucher. Pretty much it's like all me. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go and like kind of like oh yeah, he uses the fucking impact.
That part's pretty badass.
That part is badass. Trying to think what else. If you want to start working on like possibly, is there anything you want to add with Wano?
Trying to think here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to start with this.
I think it's kind of funny. It's like in the manga anime, we also see like Bandage up because he got kind of beaten up by Frankie. And here he's not, because like Bandage just play a part like is like Soch King disguise, or
yeah.
Well, I would say that if like he was Soch King, but he's not.
Definitely not. Definitely no, he's not Soch King. What the fuck are you talking about?
So, where are we at here?
Just got Wano. Where do we want to start with Wano? I kind of feel like Wano is so dense that it's kind of hard to figure out where the fuck you want to start with it. Everyone eventually gets together, they meet in like a stone area. Pretty much they're all putting together plans to go and take out Orochi and Kaido. Because Kaido is basically the guy running the show. Orochi's just kind of a figurehead.
Yeah, basically this like fat, ugly motherfucker who like got in through nefarious means.
Yeah, he basically got in through like basically like using everything and you know like kind of just. Yeah, he also had the old woman who had the prophecy of like, oh yeah, the old woman with the prophecy. There was the one dude who was kind of like the good Samaritan who would steal from the foodstuffs and give it to everybody, who was actually secretly like a high-ranking like former Yakuza.
Yeah.
Who was a buddy of Kazuki Odin.
Yeah.
And like he actually like dies. He dies, and it's actually that one little girl's Tama, thank you.
Yeah.
Tama's father. But he was kind of known as like a Robin Hood sort of guy. I'm trying to think what else. So we got that. Pretty much everything is kind of like slowly culminating to like the attack on Kaido and his lair. And at first, you know, when you actually go there, like all the guys are like really distraught because like everyone got taken, everyone got imprisoned, and you know, oh my god, we're not gonna go make it. And they kind of go through a whole ass flashback about Kazuki Odin, how he's kind of like, he was kind of a little shithead for a while. And eventually, like, he kind of cleaned his act a little bit, and met Whitebeard. Joined Whitebeard and his crew, and he met his wife.
And you get to see like a little bit like a flashback with Gold Roger and like Whitebeard and all those characters. It's kind of cool.
And you actually get to go and see, you know, like, oh hey, yeah, I actually sailed on the ship with them.
Yeah.
I actually sailed on Goldie Roger's ship. Like they actually like had like a whole like negotiations with it. And you see Baby Momosuke. Because remember, Momosuke actually he goes like 20 years into the future.
Yeah, like technically Momosuke's like 28, but he's like still 8.
Yeah, and he doesn't get his body changed until much later on.
Yeah, like I haven't really talked about Momosuke that much.
Momosuke!
It's kind of funny. He gets like smuggling the girls' boobs. He gets RRs.
Yeah, my favorite thing is that this like little like guy who's supposed to be like 28, you know, in the play of an 8-year-old, and like all the girls dote him, and like all the guys get so mad about it. And by all the guys, we mean Sanji, Sanji and Kinemon.
Yeah.
All the guys get so mad about it. By that we mean Sanji and Kinemon. Zoro probably doesn't know. Zoro barely cares about sex. Like he actually meets up with like Odin's daughter, and like at one point she's like curled up next to him, and he's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, let me actually make sure I join.
Yeah, Odin's like death is like pretty brutal.
Odin's death is really brutal because they do like the boiling. Pretty much. Everybody's sentenced to boiling. In like a giant vat of. It's oil, right?
Yeah, oil.
It's a giant vat of oil, and like, so Odin gets down and says, if you guys survive for, you know, if I survive for 60 minutes, you let the rest of them go. And so, like, the countdown is all fucking going. Okay, who do I get?
Try Luffy.
Okay, I'm in Luffy.
Cool.
So then, like, basically Odin, like, saves everyone's life. And they all escape, and pretty much Odin's wife sends them all to the future before she gets killed.
Yeah, well, Odin like boils for like 20, for like 3 hours or 20 minutes or something, and like, then like they murder him anyway.
Yeah.
Like one of the most like, it's up there like, actually Whitebeard's like pretty the coolest death, but Odin's like pretty like legendary too.
Yeah, it's pretty legendary. Let me see what else. I was gonna go and say something. Fuck.
Remember the time when Nico basically used our powers to perform CBT on Frankie's testes? Oh yeah.
Oh man, I forgot to mention Nico Robin CBT.
Yes.
Cock and ball torture. Yeah, and so there's also this prostitute that like, remember the prostitute?
Oh yeah.
Who like the guy was trying to like, you know, marry, and eventually she goes along with Orochi only to get killed.
Oh yeah.
Only to go and get killed. So yeah, the thing is, Wano is just very dense. It is very dense. I'm kind of like explaining all of this kind of quickly.
Yeah, time traveling group pretty much like it's goes 20 years in the future to defeat Kaido and like them.
And it's cool. Like, and they're all actually scattered, but you actually find Kinemon and Musuke initially in Punk Hazard.
Yeah.
You find Kanjuro and Dressrosa. You find Kiku, who is the owner of. She works under a tea shop owner, and that woman is actually the owner of the tea shop. Is actually Kinemon's like lover wife.
Oh yeah, like yeah, Lana's like the climax of like everything in part 2 building up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kikyu is like, you know, tall woman who's actually like, you know, pretty much like trans woman.
Yeah.
Born male, like calls herself female in spirit, so basically, you know, trans.
Hiyori.
Yeah.
That's the prostitute.
Yeah, or like, yeah, Hiyori.
Yeah, Hiyori. Okay, thank you. I try to remember all of them, but there's a lot of fucking characters. Jesus Christ. What am I thinking about now? Yeah, she's a wife. Yeah, yeah, his wife is like a tea house owner, and there are, yeah, Kiku pretty much is like a trans character, because like she identifies as a woman, but like born male, and is like her and her brother were actually part of like a troupe. Her brother Izo.
I'd be that guy, but like kind of example like One Piece doing a trans character better than like some Western media.
Honestly, like...
Because she's badass, you know, she's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, your controller. Yeah, she's badass, she's pretty, like, she literally gets the shit kicked out of her.
Not that, like, a character, like, needs to be pretty to be a good character, but, you know.
It's an additional little plus point.
Yeah.
I definitely really enjoy her as a character. And isn't she Otsuro. Which one's Otsuro again?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
might
sorry.
be. I'm trying to, like, also remember everything. Yeah. There's her. Or there's her.
It's more challenging than Kingdom Hearts summary.
Yeah, this is actually a lot more challenging, because
Yeah.
it's like... I'm trying my best here, y'all. And you gotta go fight the gallery lots, man. They're all heckin' bamboozled.
Heck yeah.
Heckin'. What was I gonna do? Alright. So let's see. So I'm trying to figure out what else I am missing. Who else I am missing?
Please remember the name of Kinemon's wife.
Oh, Kinemon's wife. Okay, I was like, which one is she? Yeah, Otsuru is the wife. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Odin does like kind of LGBT characters better than a lot of Western media, because that's a whole different can of worms altogether. But we can if you take like I think Bone Play is supposed to kind of be like a non-binary kind of gender doesn't really matter to them sort of character.
Yeah, they're like just basically like drag queens kind of. Like...
Yeah. Like, there's that, but that's a whole different thing, so they all kind of prepare to go to... There was also the one guy that was like the swordsman, Zoro, where it involves the whole like getting Emma sort of thing.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. So then like, you find out the whole backstory on like everybody, and I already went over that. And then they find out, oh hey, everyone's actually safe. We're all gonna go and attack Kaido. So they all go to Kaido's fortress. So then you got the, his special, like, kind of, like, forces, like, the stronger, the best of the best. I did Taitaros. It begins with a T. You got, it's basically where Black Maria and a lot of the other guys are kind of the, main, you know, like, forces. Oh shit, Frankie's here. What's he doing?
The poet.
Oh my god, the super. What was I gonna say? Shit. Where am I going with this? Fuck.
Give Frankie a beating.
Frankie a beating.
Back when Frankie was like a bad guy. For a hot minute.
For like 20 seconds. For like 20 seconds, Frankie was a bad guy. There he is. Okay, sorry, I was trying to figure out where the fuck Frankie went off to. Super! There he is. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, there's just a lot. So they all start the attack. Traffy is, I believe, in the submarine. There's like a submarine actually taking, you know, trying to take, you know, Momosuke to like a safe, you know, to like a safe place, you know, like trying to keep him there so that he doesn't get found. Enter the Impel. So we need to go and find those.
Cool.
Alright, so let's see. So we got all that. And then we got... Should we jump right to Yamato? Is there anything I'm missing?
Oh yeah, Yamato, yeah. Let's start with Yamato.
Should we jump right into Yamato?
Actually, like, during the, execution, like, flashback, you actually see Yamato in the crowd as, like, a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaido's daughter. Let's talk about her.
Yeah, Kaido's daughter. Now, for the purpose of this stream, I know some One Piece fans have a whole heated debate upon Yamato's gender.
Pronouns or something?
For pronouns, okay? For the purpose of this stream, we are gonna... I'm just gonna go and say she, her, they, them, because it's just... That's what... Oda says biologically a woman, but then I haven't heard them use, like, he, him in a minute in the manga, so I'm not totally sure.
Yamato was calling herself, like, he because, like, you know...
Trying to be Kazuki Odin.
Yeah, like, appreciating Odin, like, trying to be like Odin.
Yeah, it's kind of like an appreciation of Kazuki Odin.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So did I get everything? I want to believe that I did. But, yeah, so, like, Luffy actually meets Yamato, and Yamato saves his life. And Yamato, like, legitimately does not like their dad. They do not like their dad. Their dad is a piece of shit, actually. Their dad fucking imprisons them and, like, killed the samurai that, like, actually fed Yamato during all of this, so... Like, basically Yamato's got, like, a whole problem with Kaido as well. Especially since, like, Yamato wanted to leave, but they couldn't because their dad's a doucher.
Yeah.
So they all, Yamato's like, yeah, I'm on y'all side. I'm on y'all side. I want to get the fuck out of here. So, let's see, we got the front lines where everyone gets a sexy ass outfit. Everyone gets a really sexy outfit. Pretty much, Nika Robin and Nami both get, like, outfits that are just all titty and lingerie, and they're really sexy. Carrot gets a sexy outfit, and it's nice. So...
Oh yeah, also, like, Sanji gets, like, turned into, yeah, the Gemma 66 form.
Yeah, Sanji gets the Gemma 66 form, which I was actually going to kind of, like, touch on a bit more during the Queen fight. Because there's, like, a lot with that.
Oh yeah.
So let's see, so who the fuck do they fight first?
Yeah, she's like an Odin Larper, so yeah, she is, like, not really a trans character.
She kind of feels like an Odin Larper. It's kind of just like, I don't know, maybe it's like a comfort sort of thing. But, you know, okay, One Piece fandom, please don't get mad at me for, you know, referring to fucking Yamato as a fucking girl.
Burned, yeah.
But, like, yeah, so let's see, we're gonna talk to Yamato.
I got a feeling people feel like country Yamato like Naoto or something from Persona 4.
I feel like it is a Naoto situation a little bit. It feels a little bit like a Naoto situation, where it's like I feel like that's how it's gonna be treated eventually in the future. I'm not the right way. What the fuck am I? What was I gonna say? Shit. I have a brain fart. So, like, where do we start with all the fighting? There was a really badass fight with Nika Robin. That fight was really cool, because she, like, had, like, the cool, like, power that she pretty much learned from the Rebel Army.
Yeah, Nick Robin's like a devil form, because we're at the kind of like the final, like, pretty much what we think's the climax of the Wano arc right now.
Yeah, so she gets that. I am kind of skipping a little bit ahead, because there's a lot that fucking happens. They're all running and attacking, and at one point Big Mom actually shows up.
Yeah, oh yeah, like Big Mom like kind of shows earlier, like she's like chasing after like Luffy and the gang, and like she like washes up to Wano and gets amnesia for a bit, but she kind of turns back to normal.
Yeah, she yeah, pretty much Big Mom like is in a kimono, and it is it's funny. Let's see. All right, let me see where I can go with this part.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there was also the blueprints that were stolen.
Oh yeah.
The blueprints that got stolen. Also Tonyasu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tonyasu is that one girl's Tama's father. I was forgetting the name.
Yeah, probably because the One Piece fandom's like way less toxic than the Persona fandom, where there's still a lot of people in the Persona fandom that's like, Naoto is a he, it's a trans, which I don't really care if you have a headcanon, but they're like douches about it. Diablo Robin, yes.
Yes, Diablo Robin. Let's see, where am I going? I'm trying to find like a kind of this part of the...
Hi.
Oh! Another big thing that I actually forgot to mention as well that happens in Wano. Warlords aren't a thing anymore, y'all!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the warlord system got, like, abolished for some fucking reason.
We actually did mention that earlier.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. Understandable, though.
Yeah, there's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. 41. Yeah, I already went through the backstory.
We're the home stretch, babe.
I know. I'm just grabbing through the wiki and I'm like, alright, so where am I at now? What else am I missing? Cool, alright, so let's see. Then we got like a bunch of people, we got who's who, outside the castle. Pretty much, Luffy tries to attack all the people that are like in there immediately, but like basically Zoro tells him to knock it the fuck off because like, hey, you need your strength for Kaido. So basically, Luffy's going straight for Kaido at this point.
Yeah.
Toby Roppo, that's what they're called. The Toby Roppo are the higher ups. Okay, cool. Apu. So we got Apu, who is a member of the Beastman Pirates, and he is fucking weird. He manipulates sound and shit.
Random thing, I forgot like another like random character who was like the guy who claims to be the son of Whitebeard.
Your dude.
Yeah, they have like no relevance, but
yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, so then we got the brothel. Basically, Black Maria is there. So they split up in the castle, and there's the chopper and a tank.
Yeah.
Or chopper and a tank. That's how it all starts. So I haven't given Toby Roboshiban. Basically, they're all just fighting.
Supernova Apu.
Oh yeah, and Marco shows up. So Marco, who was a former member of Whitebeard's crew.
Yeah.
He's got like bird wings and shit. He comes in and fights. He fights Jack, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Jack. That fight was cool. Yeah, Pero's Pero is also another fight that kind of happens. Isn't it Pero's Pero versus the Minx?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cat guy. I don't think dog guy's actually here, but I know at one point Kara's getting her ass kicked.
Yeah.
Like at first she gets her ass kicked, and
oh yeah,
then...
she got the full moon form too.
Yeah. Oh, and the fucking minks get the werewolf, the weremink form. That's what I call it. Ah, camera angles. There's a lot. I'm just like trying to figure out what fights have I missed.
Oh, dude fights Jack. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Dog Dude does. Okay. Dog Dude fights Jack.
Why is this guy so hard as we're like beating the shit out of him? So.
Let me see. Zoro Kid fight off. Yeah, at first, pretty much, it's just fighting the gifters.
Yeah.
Which are pretty much people that have smile fruits and don't just. Oh yeah, the smile fruits. I was actually going to mention that at one point. I actually forgot to talk about that. So smile fruits are pretty much fruits that they're artificial devil fruits, and oh, there's Rob Lucci. And so those artificial devil fruits, if you consume them, you're basically gonna become like one of three things. Like you're either a gifter, it doesn't affect you, or you become like a laughing madman.
Oh yeah, he smile all the time with what's called smile fruit.
Yeah, it's pretty much what happened to little Tama. Where she, like, basically when her dad is fucking dead, she's just laughing. Because she cannot understand grief.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Orochi goes speaks about Wano's. Yeah, pretty much Orochi is like, he's fighting that one guy. So we got two characters, Page 1 and Ulti. They are basically dinosaur humans. And they are like, Ulti has like a mask on her head. And she has this insane ability to headbutt the fuck out of people. She headbutts Usopp. And like, fucking Usopp like fucking comes back after all that.
Yeah, headbutts Usopp, basically like Usopp's like skull cracking like that time he took the 4-ton bat. Usopp struggle. Yeah, it's like a one-player thing, so.
Alright, so, yeah, we'll probably be there. So, pretty much, yeah, at this point, Luffy's, like, listening to, basically, Yamato talk about her obsession with Odin, and eventually they actually catch up with Kanjuro, which actually, I forgot to also mention, Kanjuro is he actually is a turncoat. He, was actually feeding information to Kaido this entire time.
Tokyo Tama's the tamer girl, huh? Super!
Well, Yamato basically... Oh yeah, Yamato has sea stone cuffs, but Luffy kind of pretty much helps get rid of those. Actually, not sea stone, they're explosive, but
Yeah.
same difference. Kaido's big whole thing at this point is he and Big Mom were just basically gonna go and team up and destroy the entire world together because, haha, we want the One Piece. We're actually gonna, you know, like, it's funny because they actually mention they have a huge ass fight actually, but then like they stop and they're like, oh, we'll do this out later on. So they pretty much put together a truce for all that, and let's see, they eventually, Kiku ends up actually striking down Kanjuro, and let's see, Izo, I'm trying to think what else am I missing, mostly. Pretty much, like, the first part of this fight actually starts out with the 9 red scabbards fighting Kaido, and they kind of suck. Kiku gets her arm taken off. They do not stand a chance against this guy.
I saw the Kiku arm removal scene in the anime, and it's like really bloody, just like pew!
Yeah, it's really brutal.
Like Kill Bill style. Yeah, so like Kiku she needs a hand. Anyway.
Alright, so let's see. Pretty much, Luffy says he's gonna beat the fuck out of everybody. Basically... let's see what else. Basically, like, where Jack, Queen, and King all start to go and fight, and Jack gets beaten by that one guy. Queen is Sanji. King is Zoro. And those 3 fights are great.
Oh yeah, Sanji like is like, oh shit, I can't really use my Gem in 66 because I might have hit a woman.
Yeah, he's like really weird about using it. Partially because it's his family, and partially because of, you know, that. Oh, we also never mentioned, like, Sanji being able to use his power to, like, go into the bathhouse.
Oh yeah.
That one scene. Yeah.
But yeah, he managed to defeat.
And basically, at one point, Momosuke is taken by Kaido, but then is saved by Sanji. Actually, no, I'm sorry. King takes Momosuke and is about to go bring back to Kaido, but then an invisible force pretty much saves him, and that's obviously Sanji in his German 66 outfit.
Yeah.
Pretty much he does that. Let me see. Luffy fights Big Mom first, and I see Big Mom first. Yeah, there's a whole thing with Zeus, like, kind of basically, like, Big Mom tries to take Zeus back, but then, because she can't, she makes Hera, and... Let's see, Samurai...
Zeus is like Nami's cloud or like Big Mom's cloud Nami takes, and
yeah,
I think Zeus dies or something.
I thought Zeus was still a part of everything.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Oh, let's see, pretty much then there's like fighting, I keep those.
Zoro fights. How about the Zoro fight?
Oh, I haven't even gotten to that part yet, so... What else am I missing? Can I just go and skip forward to the Luffy fight where he, like, gets his ass beat and is thrown into the water, and at first basically Kaido says, like, oh hey, by the way, y'all, Luffy's dead.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like the whole fight between Jackie and like pretty much all the foot soldiers and everything are fought by Chopper and Cranky, but then at one point fuck's his name? Queen, right? The one that has the poison. I think it's Queen.
Yeah.
Pretty much Queen puts out a poison that basically has everybody turn into ice arms, and like they manage to save everybody's life, and that actually turns a lot of the Beastman soldiers onto the Straw Hat side. They further turn because Tama brings the millet balls into there, feeds them all that, and they're all magically on her side because she was actually feeding the little like horse girl. I think her name's Speed. She was feeding Speed the millet balls, and Speed like is like, oh shit! And she's like basically a fucking horse. She's like, ooh, carrot, ooh, millet ball, ooh, millet ball. So that was pretty much that. That's basically what's going on down there. Luffy fights Kaido. They are fighting very heavily, but Luffy definitely is not getting anywhere with this. And so Kaido throws him into the water, and as you all know, people with Devil Fruit cannot swim. So then, isn't it Momosuke that saves his life? Or is it somebody else? I have a brain fart who the fuck saved him. There's also X-Drake, who is actually a pirate that I think was actually working for Kaido, but then, or the Beastman, but then turns and fights this. Hawkins! Okay, so Hawkins is another fucking supernova that, like, he's like a weird kind of like tarot card motherfucker, and, basically, X-Ray fights him, X-Ray wins. And Drake is actually responsible for freeing Law as well. Let me see.
That's annoying. It's like health is not going down. Frankie, do something.
Frankie, help out. The Marco fights Big Mom, Prospero, Prospero, but Marco does not beat them. Who beats them is basically a combined dual effort from Law and Kid. Basically, like, their whole thing is basically they're arguing the entire time because, like, frickin' Kid feels like Law is ordering him around, or I think it's vice versa. I'm having a brain fart. But, Jesus fuck. What else am I missing?
I like how the one arc is just like, what else am I missing again?
There's a lot that
I know.
And, like, you know, Yamato knows Ace.
Probably upgrade my shit, you know?
Let me see. Big Mom, talk to Kaido, blah 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 blah. Luffy does actually damage Kaido at one point.
Yeah.
He does damage him. Actually, at first, it's like all three of the worst generation go after them. Doesn't work. Then they all go fight their whole thing.
Cool.
And at first, like, Luffy does use all of his haki, but then over time, eventually, like, he can't, like, he isn't able to use it, but basically Zoro protects him.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Oh yeah, they were basically at one point, they do get discovered by the enemy, and Yamato hides Momosuke in her clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she hides in the clothes. Well, let's see, we got the Black Maria fight. That was probably pretty much like the craziest fight. I like that fight. Oh, it's really funny because at first, Black Maria actually taunts Sanji and be like, "Oh, you're gonna go call Nico Robin because you can't do anything on your own because you're a useless shit." And that's pretty much like what the entire fight is.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Cool. Cool.
The thing is with Wano is that they kind of go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the right tower and like basically Orochi starts to set everything on fire, but the problem is that they set everything on fire, there's a fuckload of explosives that can go and kill everybody. Oh, let's see, it's gratitude. Yeah, basically at one point, like they decide to go on like divide and conquer, where it's like Kid and Law fight Big Mom, Luffy fights Kaido.
Check out the Zoro fight yet?
Have we done this Zoro fight yet?
Damn. Yeah, eat. So.
Let's see, probably see. Basically, he tries to fight Luffy, but due to the fact that, like, basically Luffy doesn't know how to use that kind of hockey, he basically gets thrown in the sea. Big Mom said, "Gosh, you got Hera." Oh boy. Oh yeah, Zoro gets in. So Zoro actually gets injured, real bad, and he actually gets handed over.
He's in the cast for a while, then he gets like some drugs, like kind of bring him back, revive him pretty much.
Yeah.
So
There was also the ulti thing, and what was ulti fight again? Oh yeah, doesn't ulti actually fight Big Mom, because pretty much Tama was like her buddy, but then like basically Big Mom was really pissed that Tama was getting hurt by ulti, and so like yeah, they basically like Big Mom just like beats the fuck out of her and shit, and they kind of just put aside their differences for a minute.
yeah.
Let's see, Ren. Yeah, Linlin basically goes into mother mode.
Yeah, Linlin goes super, like, sucks up all souls, gets really big. Gets, like, blasted through the island into the water, where she is never heard of it from again. They're probably never gonna come back. Totally not.
Yeah, pretty much Luffy falls into the water, Samurai find him, he eats a fuckload of food, Momosuke comes back, he's like, "Yo, Momosuke, I need you to come and take me to the top floor area again. I'm gonna go and take on Kaido." He's like, "But dude, can't keep doing that." He's like, "Oh no, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and turn you into a fucking 28-year-old. So that's pretty much what happens. He goes up.
We've not seen it's like adult version yet. We've just seen like as a dragon, I think.
Yeah.
How
Then
like an
they
adult.
discover that, hey, Kaido is pretty much pushing this island to basically right over the town where there's a festival happening. And if he does that, everyone's gonna die.
Yeah.
So Momosuke's figuring out a way to go and create shadows. Basically, it's not Shinobu who helps him, like, kind of transform. Well, I believe so. So now we got the fight between Sanji and Queen. So Queen knows Sanji, it's Sanji's dad, and pretty much like this fight is to test the equipment of Germa 66.
God, I have like one.
Yeah, you did it. So basically, this fight is to test Germa 66's outfit. So then Sanji actually learns that, like, after wearing the suit, he's kind of infused with these powers. So he kicks the crap, literally, out of Queen.
お前たちをエニエスロビーに連行する。プルトンの設計図のありかについてはそこで聞こう。間もなく海列車が出る。
Hi.
Oh yeah, Jinbei's the one who fights Who's Who. Who's like Basically, that's a fight, and yeah, who actually comes forward and says that they're an ex-CP9 agent? And basically, they're an ex-Cypherpol agent. There's a lot of taunting.
What
else?
He steps on the tail and then like uses his fisherman karate.
Karate.
Alright, let's see. Then
Right.
oh yeah, at one point Yamato actually goes to fight her dad and is not able to go and actually go and keep up.
Yeah, she kind of like distracts him a little bit.
Yeah, it's a distraction until Luffy comes back. Alright, so we got the Sanji fight.
ロビンは私たちを裏切ったんじゃないんだ。そうとわかりゃ考えることは何もね。
And like the thing is also actually Hawkins is actually fought by Killer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was Drake. It's not X-Drake. Sorry, I'm forgetting each of the different people. But yeah, so Killer fights him, Hawkins, and like destroys the dolls. And let's see, King Queen, Metals to fight.
God.
Let's see, Marco. Jesus fuck, there's so much. It kind of sucks because like every single other arc is nowhere near as dense in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shinobu's the one who turns him into a 28-year-old.
Robin の真意を知り、奪還を決めたルフィたちは、アイスバーグが整備したもう一つの海列車に乗り、四方の島エニエスロビーを目指す。そこには CP9 に連れ去られたフランキーを救おうとするフランキー一家の姿もあった。
Oh yeah, at one point Kinemon actually he sends his legs out
Yeah.
to the other fallen samurai because like basically Law never fully attached his body.
Yeah.
There's also this like big fight that goes on between Orochi and that other guy.
No.
It's Drake that actually I think manages to actually fight Aku, I think. Jesus fuck. So
全て彼から聞いたよ。お嬢さんを一人助けたいそうだね。そんな君たちを助けるのに理由は
let's see, we went over the
私も共に戦おう。私の名はソゲキング。
Oh shit, Soge King.
That's not Usopp.
I think it's Soge King. I think I like the bandages over the nose too. Spamdam, yeah, it's like a dickhead.
Yes, Spam is fucking dick. Alright, so I'm just gonna go skip to the King and Zoro fight, because that fight's actually pretty dope. So, pretty much, like, King is just, like, a crazy-ass monster dude. And apparently, up to this point, no one's actually ever seen his face. Then you see the mask come off, and, like, he's a dark-skinned dude with long silver hair.
Hit the middle button. Yeah.
Dark-skinned guy with long silver hair, and,
Choose your character.
oh shit, Bobby.
Zoro fight.
Yeah, the Zoro fights. Where do you want to spend that one? And you find out the King is Lunarian.
ソゲキング？
ウソップ君の親友でこの度君たちの手助けをこと使ってここにいる。
And like pretty much also as well, like the world government is pretty kind of following, you know, Okay, we're gonna go and look at this. What else is with that? Like, pretty much, like, Zoro's sword, like, is like, it basically hurts him.
Yeah.
His sword basically hurts him because it's like a sword of the underworld. And, he manages to tap into the power.
Defeats King.
Defeats King.
Baby.
And isn't the last fight that we have right now,
Well, Zoro's like, pretty much near death, and you see the Grim Reaper about to take him. That's pretty much like where Zoro's at right now.
yeah.
And then, of course, we mentioned Big Mom being defeated. What else?
Yeah, we mentioned Big Mom being defeated, and, pretty much at this point, Cypher Pole, their orders were actually changed. Instead of taking Nico Robin, it's to kill Luffy.
Yeah.
And then, you see Luffy and Kaido fighting, and Kaido realizes that, hey, Big Mom's not here anymore. I can't believe she's gone. He actually feels a little bit of remorse.
Kaido is like drunk, but during the fight too.
Kaido's drunk as shit the entire time.
That's kind of funny. Yawn.
こちら本島全門侵入者を確認
Yeah, apparently, like, they gut, basically Luffy, like, gut punches Kaido, and, like, apparently that ends, like, the stalemate of drunking. Okay, oh my god. Wano is a nightmare to actually go and recap. Jesus Christ. I feel like I recapped a fucking Kingdom Hearts game. What the fuck? Like, everything else is actually really not that hard, in my opinion.
So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now with One Piece, you know.
Jesus fuck, that took, like, fucking, like, an hour and a half.
Like, Wano, like, Kaido is, like, probably gonna be defeated, you know?
I know Kaido's gonna be defeated, but I don't feel like this is the end.
What now?
I don't feel that's gonna be the end for him.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe that'll be the end, because, like, I'm trying to think of who's all, like, alive still out of, like, the adversaries.
God, though, summarizing One Piece, like, you're a trooper, babe, not gonna lie.
Summarizing One Piece, I probably missed, like, at least, like, 40% of Wano.
Yeah, here's the thing, is, like, there's, like, a lot of characters and, like, character arcs we probably, like, glossed over while summarizing this, but, dude, it's, like, 1,041 chapters and, like, over 25 years of content. We're not even, like, mentioning, like, the filler, like, the movies or anything. This is just the manga.
No, Jesus fuck. I will say probably my favorite arc still is probably Whole Cake Island. That arc just made me fucking happy. I don't know. It was so easy for me to read. It didn't feel like very crazy. There was so much going on, and it was an enjoyable read the entire time.
Like, that's arc here is probably my favorite, but, like, time skip Whole Cake Island for sure.
What was the pre-time skip one that you liked?
This one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ina's Lobby for sure. Like, I just mean, like, yeah, Ina's Lobby, pre-time skip, Whole Cake Island, post-time skip.
Is it One Piece and things here? Hell no! There's no way they could end this here.
No. Hell no. Oda has said he's about 80% done.
Maybe the next 5 years will end, but...
It's gonna feel weird when it ends, dude. It's like...
Who do you think the next straw is gonna be?
Yamato.
I think both Yamato and Carrot myself.
I think they both could probably.
Because, like, here's the thing, is people like debating on it. Yamato's gonna join, Carrot's gonna join me. It's like, why not both?
Honestly, I can see them both kind of joining. And, like, yeah, like, Jinbei is interesting because he actually, like, he joined, like 3 fucking times. That's my favorite part of him.
Yeah.
It's like, Jinbei joins this, like, 3 times before, like, he actually is like, oh, yeah, he's really a fighter for this. Because he says, like, Fishman Island, he's like, oh, yeah, I want to join, but I can't just yet. I can't, because, I'm still tied to the Big Mom Pirates. And, like, I actually forgot to go and talk about that part. He tried to actually leave the Big Mom Pirates, and Big Mom literally says, well, then fine, kill yourself.
Oh, yeah.
She literally tells him, like, alright, you have to go and give me something in return. And, like, all of it, And like he was given that option, he's like, fuck it. Because he knew that he was gonna fucking die, pretty much. Ooh, man.
Yeah, because after Wano arc, like,
Like, where is he gonna, like, take this? That's what I'm kind of curious about.
like, I feel like we're near, like, the final battle, but there's still, like, a lot to go.
My whole thing with it is, like, I still feel like that there might be, like, some more. Because, like, the thing is with the One Piece is that there is a lot of shit Oda's gonna have to go and fucking, like, actually, like, tie up neatly into a nice little bow.
I think he will.
I think he will, too. I think... The thing is, Oda's really good at paying attention to detail. Which is, like... It's hard! For a fucking, like, series that's been going on for, like, 2 fucking decades. Like, it's actually almost impressive, like, how much he's been managing to actually go and keep with continuity. I haven't seen anything that's very, like, oh, Araki forgot sort of things with Oda so far. Like, there's a couple of things that we all jokingly say, like, oh, yeah, Oda forgot.
Like, it's just crazy. It's like, I couldn't imagine, like drawing a comic for 25 years and, like, having a consistent story.
It's like, I don't know how he does it. I also think, like, and here's the thing about it, is that, Oda is definitely 100% not doing this for the money. He could have ended this shit forever ago. Like, you know, shit like Demon Slayer, shit like, you know, like, there's other, you know, games and shit. Or not even games, but other series. Okay, so I'm going the right way, cool.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is that I don't think Oda's just doing this for, I don't think he's totally just doing this just to put out a fucking, like...
That's the thing is, like, with One Piece, like, if it's like a... Actually, like, read the manga, it's like a very fast read. It doesn't feel like you, like, read 10 over, like, 1,000 chapters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does not feel like it.
I feel like it's like one grand vision. It's not like fucking DBZ where, like, after a while you can kind of tell that, you know, like, they were forcing Toriyama to continue the story because, like, Toriyama kind of wanted to end things off at, like, Cell, and they're like, oh, new arc, new arc, new arc.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, it does not feel like he's being forced at gunpoint to, like, you know, fucking, like, write this shit. He's literally just like, I'm enjoying myself.
He's got a vision, he's, like, fulfilling it.
He's literally just creating an artistic vision. And there is absolutely no problem with that. There we go. Cool. Open the other gate. Like, it definitely feels less like a... I'm being told to do it because my editor said so, and I enjoy it because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, like I said, we, like, left a lot out during our, like, I guess, little, like, deep dive into the arc, so...
I'm gonna say, especially Wano, you got a lot left out.
So I would just say, you know, find the colored manga or even the black and white manga to read for yourself.
Yeah, read it for yourself. It's a fast read. I've got a buddy of mine who's reading it, and he's already at the, Ina's lobby again.
More like penis lobby.
And it is something that I feel like I'm probably gonna revisit as well. Maybe reread it sometime down the line. Because it's not a hard read, it's so fast, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something that I'm like... Obviously not next, because I do want to focus on, like, other series and stuff. Great Commander.
I hate to be a wee, but Soji King sounds better than, or Soge King sounds better than Sniper King.
It's in really called.
Yeah, again, they're calling it Sniper King because, you know,
That's really good. It should be so good.
it's like saying, like, friends of, like, Nakama. Cool. I say after this, like, battle, we'll probably wrap things up.
Yeah, after this scenario.
This is a fun game, though. I imagine I'll be playing it. I'll probably, like, do another stream maybe next Saturday if I have time.
Yeah.
And obviously, being a Muso game, it goes pretty fast.
It does. Just damn, that was a lot of, oh shit. Shit. Are you, can you help me with Marine Commander?
In the breaking family.
Yeah, just come near the doorway. Yeah, wow, that was like, my brain is fucking mushy gushy. Oh, okay, there's a timer for how long you have to defend this shit.
But yeah, it's like always been like kind of like my dream to catch up with One Piece. I'm glad I got to get to do it.
Yeah, I literally only started it because I was bored on a plane.
Yeah, because we attempted the anime and got kind of bored with it and dropped it. So I don't know, when we read the manga, it was like just so much better.
Yeah, the manga is honestly like I would not mind watching certain fights in the anime, but watching all of it, no thanks.
Kind of see some of the fights on like one pace, where it's like actually, you know, like no filler,
Yeah,
no like drawn out reaction scenes, you know.
it takes like 10 minutes to go and show a reaction.
Yeah.
最後の建物が見えるか。いつまでも海軍に付き合ってる暇はねえ。先を急ぐんだ。
You're right there?
Yes, Yanni.
先行ってるぞ。
Hey, I'm going ahead. Cool.
みんな。
Mina?
海に置いてかれないよう急いで。
Oh yeah, Bueno. That was an interesting fight.
世界政府始まって以来前代未聞だぞ
What?
政府の玄関にここまで
My brain feels like mush after fucking recapping all one piece.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
お前鳩のやつと一緒にいた牛。
Alright. Give Bueno a beating.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fight was actually not too terrible. I remember this fight on the rope.
暴れる気だ貴様らとの戦闘力の差はガレーラの屋敷で十分に見せたはずだ
そうだな。でもなんでか今はさっぱり負ける気がしねえ。
Oh, I did something.
Cool.
I never realized how dumb his facial hair is.
Oh yeah.
ダメだ。
Yeah, I'm...
またこんなに強いやつが。
Honestly, at some point, I kind of want to do the same thing with the Xeno games.
Yeah.
仲間を守れねえ。
では
What are you gonna do?
どうする
力いっぱい
Yeah.
戦う方
I
法。
want to do that at some point with all the Xeno games, but I feel like after recapping Xenogears, my brain is probably gonna feel like this.
お前はもう
But Jesus fucking Christ, like, I probably left out a lot too. I left out a lot, because it's just, it's a lot.
If you had like some, I have to like mention every detail about One Piece, you'd probably be here for like hours and hours. And
Yeah,
hours.
that's why I kind of skip forward to like the fights that I kind of really like. Not even gonna lie. The thing is, Wano just has its moments where it feels very draggy compared to the other arcs. Like, I know that like we're getting close to the end, but like there are some parts of Wano that are a little bit draggy in my opinion.
パワーはなかったはず
Like, I don't know if I'm the only person who feels that way. It's not bad, it's just like, sometimes it's like, you know, trying to like look at all aspects of it just feels a little bit too crazy for my taste.
I don't really think it's dragging necessarily, but like, it takes a while.
It's meaty.
I can imagine like watching anime where they're like, oh, let's like stretch out a chapter for like an episode.
A chapter an episode, like,
I heard people saying like now it's like 3/4 of a chapter per episode. Like mind you, like a chapter takes like 5 minutes to read.
yeah.
7 minutes maybe for like trying to soak in all the details, but like episode takes like over 20 minutes.
Yeah, like I'm kind of a slow reader with some of the One Piece battle scenes because Oda kind of draws them where like you kind of have to look at it like 2 to 3 times before you kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that, but like it's just very detailed heavy on what is going on. And I mean, there are some panels like if you actually, I know the anime probably talks about the names, but I just know it as Luffy beating Kaido's ass or Kaido's beating Luffy's ass.
That's so I know like how I got him setting on my hoodie.
She wanted to listen to One Piece.
Chill. Cool. Yeah, we streamed for like nearly 4 hours.
Damn, okay. What the fuck? How's it already midnight?
I'm telling you, like, so yes, summarize the entire One Piece plot.
Did I really take 3 hours to summarize the entire One Piece plot? What the fuck?
Probably.
What the fuck?
Legendary stream moment.
This is worse than that time I tried to summarize Kingdom Hearts. Jesus fuck.
Like a Family Guy said, this is, man, you think that's bad? This is worse than the time I tried to summarize Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, this is the scene. Best scene, in my opinion.
麦わらの一味が内部崩壊を始めやがったか。ロビン！死ぬなんて何言ってんだお前。ロビン、俺たちもうここまで来ちまったから頼むからよロビン。死ぬとかなんとか言っても構わねえからよ。そういうことはお前俺たちのそばで言え。そうだぞロビンちゃん。
I'm sorry, Gatamon.
That's funny. Like humanoid JoJo looking Chopper, just funny looking.
Dude, there's definitely a dojo of that. I can understand why some people tapped out of the stream, because I thought we were only like streaming for like... I thought it was only like 2 hours.
Cool.
How the fuck did it take? How? Oh, cool. So we're near Cypher Full 9.
Cool. Yeah, that's probably good for tonight.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot. Yeah, like I said, the game's pretty fun, so I imagine like I'll be continuing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penis lobby arc.
Venus Lobby.
Do 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 do.